1, 2. Yo.
Now we come to the payoff. Mic
check.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
Food is a metaphor for information.
Yo, get your head around this. The concept, 2 men about this. Trissy sack effect, freckles, respect rebels. We'll take the stairs, you stay there. It's next level. Put up the frame, they couldn't see the vision. I'll take the blame when it comes to fruition. From 4 to 3, and then we lost 1. I won't cause a scene cause camera's on, son.
It's a BuzzFeed podcast.
You look up, understand. You're in the dark with the sharks, it's a bloodbath. We got the mics, it's a vibe, had a tough start. Now got the stripes, it's inside, it's all love calm. Morgan Heights, it's food for the mind. A feast for the palate, you can eat the design. Serial killer with a splash of cold milk. These men are built on way lactic acid hold skills. Yo, give me the space, we need the mic. You know the vibes, Camera, action, lights. We do what we do, we say what we like.
Check this out.
It's the FFE. It's the FFE. It's the FFE. It's the FFE. It's my birthday. And I am not here to be serious today. I really ain't. The reason why I'm not here to be serious is because it's my birthday today. Did you know that?
So I wasn't paying attention. Say again. Sorry, repeat yourself for the umpteenth time. What was he saying? I'm sorry. For the people at the back, we're just going to repeat what has been said for at least the past how many? Yeah, sorry. Repeat that, please. For our esteemed guest who's here with us, can you, shout to the young gun in the building as well?
Yes, young gun.
Can you just repeat what you said, please?
Yes, young gun.
Because I don't think people heard you.
Young gun, it's my birthday today, brother.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. How you been? Ain't seen you in a while.
I've been enjoying life.
Living.
Got 2 age groups that I coached the cup finals.
Okay.
That are happening today.
Come on.
Bit of Arteta.
Come on. Oh, there you go, bro. I had him whiling out. He muttered something under his breath, young
I heard him.
How you doing, Drizzy, man?
I'm great, man.
What's been happening? Talk to me.
Well, I've been seeing this woman who's got a weird kind of tongue that means it can move in different ways. Like it looks like she's got a little baby octopus in her mouth, innit? May God continue to bless you. But yeah, other than that, I've just been creating creating content, doing a couple of movie reviews.
Yeah.
We've been outside. The weather's finally sorted itself out. We're not playing hide and go seek anymore.
You in shorts today?
It's I'm just letting everything hang, bro.
Bro, I don't like the way he was disrespectful last episode though.
Because I was telling the truth.
Because bruv, you're in the same. Your shorts are the same as mine. They're the same height, everything. It's just that I got thicker legs.
That's how we got here, man. But anyway, back to your initial question about how my week's been.
Yeah.
But now everything's been cool.
Yeah.
So, just looking forward to the, little something that's shit. It's not even fastly approaching. It's like almost on our doorstep now with our live event, which we'll talk about in more detail.
Yeah. And your birthday's coming up.
This is correct because May is without a shadow of... Listen, so it was Busta Rhymes' birthday. Shout out to Busta Rhymes.
Same day as mine.
It was Busta Rhymes' birthday, so shout out to Busta Rhymes. Biggie Smalls' birthday.
R.I.P.
When is that?
Biggie Smalls' birthday is the 21st of May.
Oh, wow.
It's the same day every year. Jada Kiss's birthday is on the 27th.
Okay.
I believe David Beckham's one is in between Biggie and Jada, as is Andre 3000. May just set space. May babies set pace.
Who is David Beckham sleeping with that time and he got caught? What happened?
So May's a great month. We're not going to throw dirt on that man's name. Got my kick game like David Beckham. My brother, shout out to my brother Chris. It
Shout
was his
out to you.
birthday.
Shout
at
out
the
to you,
start
my
of the
brother.
month. My sister Sachelle, aka the CEO of the Fast Food Podcast Canadian.
Come on.
Is that, yes, I wanted to throw a nice
I like
word in there.
that.
Contingent.
Contingent.
Yeah.
I like that word, contingent.
So shout out to her. It was her birthday. My older. Whoa, let's hold it careful because now, ladies. Sorry. My big
Gemma.
cousin. My
Gemma.
big cousin. Paula. It's her who doubles up as my godmother. It's her birthday this month as well.
Big her up.
My nephews Cameron and Casey's birthday this month.
Come on.
Bruv, this month is just wild.
There's a lot going on.
Do you see what I'm saying?
lot.
I don't think I forgot anyone, but yeah, they're the ones who are celebrating their birthday.
There is a lot going on.
But yeah, man, here we are.
Yeah, I walked into I got to tell you a story.
Okay, let's go. Story time.
I walked into a crime scene on Friday.
Oh, shit.
Bro, it was mad. Let me say it, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Set the table.
I was desperate for the toilet.
Oh, okay. I thought you was
And I was at work.
Okay.
And I'm running into Sainsbury's. Running into Sainsbury's. And you know, why is it when you want the toilet,
it's out of use.
You go towards the toilet and all of a sudden you want to go even more. Yeah. It's like as you start approaching the door, it's like
you see the final.
That's a mental thing, isn't
finish
it?
line. The finish line is there.
I have a theory for that. So
what's the theory for it?
So your brain actually knows
it's on its way out.
Yeah. So for example, like, you know, when you get to the door, you need to put your keys in, and it's like, bro, why is it hitting?
Yeah.
Because your body and your mind have processed that they are near a point where they can actually relieve what they need to relieve.
Right. So imagine I'm there, and I've entered the urinals. One of them's already been used by one white Donny with a little wiener. We won't get into that. Next to it, one of the urinals taped off. So that's when I knew when one urinal's taped off, I'm like, something's wrong in here. Something ain't right. So I'm trying to, like, you know, like that when you just
trying to find it.
Like, don't do that.
Bro, you was just
trying to find a post.
You know when you tried it and he was moving around.
Like,
so I'm like,
I'm about to whip it out because I'm close now because I'm in the toilet and I'm thinking, bro, I can't use this thing. Like,
well, you don't use it before. Well, you've got a child though.
I can't use it. So I've dashed in to one of the cubicles, licked the door open, and it was a Mazzolini.
Oh, allow it.
Bro, doo-doo everywhere. Bro,
I knew that was going to be the setup.
Doo-doo was on the floor.
Wow.
Doo-doo was on the toilet. Doo-doo was on the wall. Yeah. I was like, I ran out. I was going to call the feds, but I was just like, there's no need for that. I just ended up using like the disabled toilet.
Yeah. Ranks. Bro, there's no shame in your game.
Yeah, disabled toilet. Why is disabled toilets always cleaner?
Because you're not meant to use it. Yeah. But like, it's
true.
It's one of them things where it's like, bro,
it's true.
You've just given me a PTSD now.
What happened?
So I went to the cinema the other day and I came out of the cinema. I'm really good at my bladder control when I'm watching a movie. So I get out and I'm like, damn, I need to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Now there was this Donny who was like there already. So, you know, you don't pay attention to people who are there already.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not trying to converse with anyone in this establishment. Going there and you know what I'm saying? Watering the plants. I noticed this Donny's like, you know what your spider sense is like, bruv, is someone looking at me? And I tried to do it in a smart way where I was like, I looked down to see if I was like, my foot, and I moved it, and then I kind of looked up, and then in the corner of my eye, I see someone was like kind of leaning. They had a certain Michael Jackson lean.
Uh-huh.
You know, the forward lean.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't feel comfortable. To the point where, and I don't know if this was the right move, I've been running it back in my head so many times.
Okay.
I looked the person directly in their eyes to be like, what you doing? But they didn't flinch.
Oh, shit.
So then I was like,
oh, shit.
We're here now.
We're here
Thank
now.
you.
We're here now.
And then,
Eyes locked.
because I didn't rehearse this, thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. Otherwise, you would have got away with that.
Hey, you did it, not me.
I just bowed my head. I don't know if this was the right thing to do because I felt like I should have said to him, "Are you cool, fam?"
Yeah, you should have.
But I just bowed my head because I couldn't say, "Are you cool, fam?" because he was like some elderly white guy, and I just bowed my head in shame and just carried on peeing. But like, I've been playing it back in my head. Like, did I deal with that situation the right way? Cause I feel like I should have gone South London. And him like, what the fuck you looking at, man?
But you know, it's old Donny, man. You
Right,
can't-
if I give man a heart attack from be like, oh shit, this negro is gonna.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But I have been questioning, did I handle that the right way? But anyway, sorry, we digress. So, but did you manage to?
Yeah, no,
Okay, cool.
I managed to release thyself.
Right, cool.
In the right way.
Yeah.
A question I wanted to ask you: have you ever slept with a chick that you knew was ugly, but you just had to?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Assalamu
Context. Please set the table.
You know, she's butters. Like
It's a stinker.
you know, you can't walk on the street with her. It's a stinker. You can't.
stinker.
But
Don't make it worse.
But
He's making it worse. He's making it worse.
You know what it is?
Why is he watching back? Why is he bringing back in the daytime? Oh, yeah, that absolute stinker, didn't he, Gary? Yeah, he did. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's a Lukaku versus Croatia thing.
Oh my God! The game's highlights. I told you.
It's an Arsenal during the running.
Yeah, it's peak. Yeah, it's peak. But you know what it is. There's some je ne sais quoi she's got. Like there's something about her that I don't know. Her breast might be just plump.
Right, but that's why I said set the context.
Yeah,
because
no,
there's
but
other
no.
things
I'm saying her face is bruck.
Damn.
But there's something about her that you know. You're like, I could work with that still.
I think we all have.
Don't do that.
We all have.
I want to know if you have.
But I just answered. I think we all have. We is plural, so I'm included
How do you
in
know?
we.
How do you know I have?
Come on, bro.
Bro, I don't like
Come
the.
on,
I
bro.
don't like the, bro. I
Come
don't
on,
like
bro.
it though, man.
With all due respect, you had a life before you was married, and I listen. I'm no fortune teller, but from the time you said she had big breasts, I know. Mama ain't raised no fool. I know. We've all been blinded by big boobs, big booty.
Literally.
She's probably wearing the right leggings one day and you're like, yo,
Literally
them
blinded.
thighs are flying.
When you motorboat it, boy.
Right. And when the lights are off, boy.
The zoot's hitting, the alcohol's hitting.
What was it about your particular
encounter with the third kind?
which made you?
It was the back.
Okay, cool.
The Bunda is blinded. Went to J House.
Yeah, they were the
South London
Bundesliga.
for
Look at
it.
his face.
Look at him. He's saying it with a smile and everything.
You're
like,
so nasty, bro, man.
What?
Nasty
How
guy.
you saying him up and say he's nasty?
Yeah, because
you say him up in the country
Stop
like you're
encouraging him.
I mean, I learned from you, but cool.
The blueprint,
Yeah, the blueprint.
Like, yeah.
What was it about your particular situation?
Well, I think I was at a house party and she had cooked something.
As you do.
And her particular meal or thing of choice she cooked was actually quite nice. So that's how the conversation started. It would never cross my mind that we was going to be
Oh shit! She got you
playing
with a
hide and go
meal. She got
seek.
you with a meal.
Come on, away to a man's heart. You know that.
She got you with a meal, you know. Hey.
Nah, because, bruv,
Clever.
If
She's
I
clever.
go somewhere, this happened in the office time ago. Someone made a cake.
Yeah.
And I was like, this cake is banging. And I was determined to find out who made the cake. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'll ask him. And one thing led to another. And then I think she kind of hit me with the whoop-de-whoop with the, oh, yeah, I can make you some, like, a big batch of that. And I was like, oh, how much do I owe you? Snoop Doggy.
And on that note, this is a Fast Food Podcast, episode 8. Here we go. We set it off like this, yo. This is the Fast Food Podcast. He goes by the name of Drizzy Sakafet Freckles.
And he goes by the name of Morgan Twerk. Did I say Morgan? Shame. Yeah. Morgan Twerk Franklin Heights.
We are two of your illustrious co-hosts today.
And when you analyze the food in the Fast Food Podcast title, it is simply a metaphor for information.
And we are here to bring you food for thought, soul food for the mind,
And a feast for the palate.
Before we kick off the show, we are also available on all relevant DSPs. That's Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts. We
Yep.
are no longer on SoundCloud.
Yeah, we need to stop saying that because we don't care for them anymore.
We are no longer on SoundCloud.
That's the last time you're going to hear that.
These episodes are also available on our YouTube channel, which is Fast Food Podcast TV. Please share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for all relevant updates and new episodes that drop. Shout out to Jojo Montana,
AKA Jojo Spielberg, AKA
the thug from the south,
AKA the hardest working cameraman on road,
AKA the dry foot barbarian.
each and every time.
Welcome, sir. Good to see you. You know the vibes.
Yep.
He's pretending like he don't hear what
No,
we're saying.
but because he's working while he's working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's full breaking.
AKA the best cameraman in the world. You done know.
I don't know.
Shout out to Jay, young broski.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, brother. It's been a while.
It has.
He chose a very interesting show to reappear.
It's a-
But you know,
It has been a while, but let's just hope that the reasons I've been away, I reap the benefits today.
boy, I can't guarantee it.
Live show. Drizzy, Reams, and myself, Morgan Heights, are doing our second live show, which is at Cube 9 Park Drive, E14 9GG. This is on the 27th of May. So we've just got just under a week now.
Yeah.
Doors open at 7:30. Show kicks off around 8:15, 8:30. Get your tickets on eventbrite.co.uk. The early bird tickets are gone, and so you lot get sorted because it's going to be a very, very amazing night. We've got games, competitions, got live acts. We've got 2 DJs. We've got an after party, which is going to be off the chain because obviously we're celebrating birthdays. Drizzy's my birthday is on this side. Drizzy's birthday is on the other side. So it's a mad thing. Like this whole next week is mad.
Speaking of birthdays,
Yeah.
it is your birthday today.
It's my birthday today.
And as our host, the greatest host,
Come on.
most illustrious host,
I like that.
ain't no host you can find like this host.
Jesus.
We've got you a little something for your birthday, just to say our appreciation to you as the host of the Fast Food Podcast.
Thank
which
you,
I'm
sir.
gonna deliver to you right now.
Thank you, sir. What you got for me? Cheese. See, do you see that? By the way, Drizzy's seen this. He saw 7-0 there. So, thank you very much, guys. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
I've also got something for you as well.
What is it?
It's the 7-Up trophy. 1 second. Oh, sorry. I forgot they don't do those. Sorry, apologies. Sorry. As you were, carry on.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Young Jay.
Yeah, don't put that next to me, please.
I'll put it this side.
Also got a spot for you in the Europa League next season too.
That's all right. We'll win that. We'll probably win it. That's the thing. That's the difference between me and your team in Europe. Anyway,
They don't go there.
listen, we have a special
Let's not do
guest.
that. Let's not bully her. We can't both do it.
We have a special guest today. This gentleman is. We've grown up together. We have. We've seen each other get married. We've seen each other have families. We were once in a started off as house and garage.
Yeah.
And then turned into a grime crew called the Marvel.
Yep.
I was called Doom.
I remember the Marvel. I remember that.
This gentleman here was called Iron Man. Iron Man, because we named each other after Marvel characters.
Yeah.
You get the vibe. He was one of those DJs that had all the records.
Oh, okay.
He weren't the one that he had to save up for the dub plates. He used to bring records and play them way before they started to get really big on the circuit. He had them. So I respect that about him. I remember one occasion where he got me so high in his Datsun. I was in his Datsun. He gave me a spliff that tore my head right off, and then we had to go do a set. I was like, bro, what are you trying to do to me, bro? Like, but this is back in the day. We're not like that no more.
Yeah,
we
of
don't.
course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is
No paraphernalia around here.
This is 20 odd years ago.
Yeah.
We used to play out on Freeze FM,
Freeze FM.
Major FM.
Major FM.
Did we do? We went Napa and DJ'd and did sets. We went Napa and did sets.
Iron Apple.
Yeah.
We in Insomnia. We taught. Listen, we smashed up sets in Insomnia.
Iron Apple was nice.
Iron
Boat
Apple.
parties.
Yeah, boat parties.
Yeah.
It was, bro.
Iron Apple was a nice time, man.
Bro,
Sorry for you lot that are not the
you
Iron
don't
Apple
know.
generation.
It's peak.
I humbly
me.
apologize on your behalf
Yeah,
because
well-
let me tell you, Iron Apple.
Yeah, you weren't outside for it. Sorry. But now this gentleman here is a health and fitness coach.
Oh, great timing.
On one side, there's been a massive transition I've seen him make,
Right.
just as a human being, health-wise, fitness-wise.
Makes sense, yeah.
And I wanted him to come here today, not just to kiki with us, but just to inspire us.
Give us some pointers, man.
Inspire us, tell
yeah.
us some of his gems.
Yeah.
In turn, talk to the audience about what they can do going forward. Because I feel like I'm in that place now where I want to make some moves. Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest today is Ads. Thank you. Glad you're here, my friend.
Thanks for having me, man.
Of course, bro. Anytime,
Happy
bro.
birthday, if you haven't said it enough.
Thank you. Here. It's my birthday.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know prior to you saying it. But
So
cool.
Ads, like, just hang out with us today, bro. Like,
100%.
we're just gonna vibe. We've got loads of things to talk about anyway. Welcome. We appreciate you being here
No,
today.
thank you for having me again.
No problem at all. I was at a charity event
Oh yeah.
on my birthday.
What was the occasion? Oh,
QPR, down at QPR. You almost will regret making that joke.
why? You know what? Sidebar. You know,
Yeah.
I've actually played on that ground.
Have you?
Yeah.
Why does it feel like that pitch feels smaller than the rest of the Premier League pitch?
My lungs would beg to differ,
Right.
but it is a small. No, that's not a pause. My lungs would beg to differ.
Yeah.
He's got to relax.
Yeah, that's-
He's looking for anything. Hey, I was gonna go easy. If you carry on,
feel like-
if you carry on, I'm gonna open the casket and bury you lot. Yeah,
I feel like you have a certain amount of strikes.
yeah.
Bruv, go for it, man.
We're gonna open
That's
the
a-
casket.
That's a pause.
Like, listen,
That's a go for it, you know.
casket can be open. Man's Undertaker out here, bro.
Boy. All right. I'm trying to be real polite. But okay.
So you played at QPR.
So I managed one year I managed our team to a victory there because I couldn't play due to an injury. And then the second year I played. It's a nice little ground.
Yeah, it's
I
lovely.
like it. Like, you know, if I wasn't born near the Manchester side of things, and I was born in London, and I had to pick a team. If it wasn't They Who Shall Remain Nameless due to this rude young man over here, I probably might have gone for like a little Crystal Palace or maybe a QPR. There's something about them places there that I would have,
A lot of homegrown talent, a lot of local talent.
Plus
Obviously.
Eze, that's where I first saw him.
Okay.
Was there.
Yeah.
And I always wanted us to buy him, but we didn't. And he went to Crystal Palace, but shout out to him. But yeah,
Shout out to Eze.
you know, man like
Yeah.
Uncle Les Ferdinand's from that background as well. Like there's a couple, QPR have definitely birthed a couple gems, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I used to work there actually. I used to do security in the hospitality.
Yeah. The hospitality is nice.
Yeah,
you know?
it's
Yeah,
nice.
it's
you
nice.
met all the players.
Yeah.
So there's a vibe. You got to stand out outside on the pitch.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got caught on camera bare times with Sky
remember.
TV. Yeah,
I've seen it,
Okay.
I remember that.
Okay.
It was a vibe.
Doing
but,
your job.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
trying to do a thing.
Yeah.
Trying to get paid.
Right.
But, so it was a Champions Cup match in memory of Kyan Prince. Remember the young gentleman?
Yes, shout out to him.
That died a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
He got stabbed outside the London Academy in Edgware.
He's for our non-football listening people, this was a very promising, talented
He was.
young boy.
Yeah.
And he had the world at his feet and his trajectory. We don't know where it was gonna go.
Yep.
But his career was cut short. And shout out to FIFA, because FIFA brought him out as a playable character. Was it 2 games ago, maybe?
Oh, right, okay.
And I remember I went and bought him
That's
straight away for my
dope,
team.
that's dope.
I went and bought him straight away. They kind of modeled it to how he may have looked if he was still alive.
Yeah.
And I think I went and bought him straight away and I just kept him in my team. I just gave him all the money I had. Like, how much do you want a week? Yeah, hold that. So shout out to Khan Prince, man. And shout to respect to QPR because they've named the stadium after him. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. I believe so.
They got the foundation, but I think they named the stadium after him as well.
Yeah.
So shout out to QPR keeping his legacy alive,
Yeah,
man. As
man.
short as it was, but yeah.
Shout out to Lynch, who got me the ticket. Shout out to his girlfriend Jordan, who was playing.
Okay.
She's a player.
What, for QPR
She
or?
plays for another team, but she was she was part of the celebrity lineup.
Nice, okay.
But thank you for the tickets there. It was a good day.
Yeah.
It was part of my birthday. Took the family out.
Nice.
Great weather.
Yeah, the weather was beautiful. So yeah, man. R.I.P. Jim Brown.
Yep.
American footballer, fullback, civil rights activist, and who died at 87. Apparently, he died at home in bed with his missus. So I feel like
That's the way.
that's the way to die. Without being too morbid, how would you like to die? In pom pom. I feel like that's the generic answer for most men. I want to die in pom pom, but in reality, that's probably not how you're going to die.
You know what I'd like
Probably
to?
asleep.
Yeah.
Exactly like that.
In your sleep, perfect. In your sleep, perfect.
Or watching a sunset or a sunrise.
Who do you think you are, Thanos?
Why not?
Yeah. I would like to pass away in bed with my family, just crying.
I don't know if what did Jadakiss say at why? Why don't we laugh at why don't we laugh at death and cry at birth? Like, why? I don't know if I want tears. I don't want tears.
I want tears, man. I want
you?
I want them to miss me, man.
No, but you can miss me in different ways.
Yeah, but
I the tear thing, I don't know, man.
I want them
I
to
think it
miss
comes
me.
down to circumstances.
It's true. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah. But I want people to celebrate my life and however way I've impacted their life.
Yeah, but when you
like
die-
you, I would not cry for you, not out of disrespect, but just I will pay my respects to you passing in a different way.
Yeah, but I will celebrate afterwards. I'm gonna while you're alive, and if I'm there,
Yeah.
I'll pretend that I'm really sad and I'll shed a tear.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I'm gonna run around the room and I'm gonna go see this Drizzy guy, sound geezer,
Yeah.
Got stories to tell.
stories to tell,
Which won't be told.
But I want you to.
You want me to shed a tear for you?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I will.
yeah.
I'll pour out a little liquor
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah,
For,
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
All right,
Little
so no,
Henny.
I'll throw the what's it called, the Henny up in the air,
Yeah,
so you can get some.
yeah,
All right, cool. All right. Say
What
no more.
about getting head? Would you imagine it getting head and having a heart attack? Imagine that. And
Now, is that based on your poor health or what she's doing in her mouth?
imagine
Who takes the credit
R.I.P.
for that?
Kevin Samuels.
Oh shit!
Imagine, you know when you get getting brain, why is your face like that?
No. But wait.
Do I still get my nut off though?
Wait. Not everyone gets that face though. Not everyone's got that skill set. Let's not do that. Not because some people treat it like they're scared of it, and then some people attack it like it's Ukraine versus Russia. There's two different ways to look at this. Yeah, like let's be real.
Can I at least nut first before the heart attack gets
Yeah,
me?
nah. Some
You don't have that choice.
bruv. Let's keep it real.
Yeah. Go on.
Some people will look at it like, oh, okay, I guess I have to.
Yeah.
And there's some that are like, oh, let me show you a magic trick. Have you ever seen it disappear before? Those ones are the ones that make your face look like you put your finger in and it's just got electric shock. Those ones you got to give all the credit to. God bless your soul to you ones.
End up buying her a
Because
Chanel
it's-
bag after.
Bruv, this is...
Wait a minute, bro. You're dying, bro. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Cash out.
No. I'm not talking about the death situation.
Man's getting head.
PayPal. What's your PayPal account before I die? Let me just send you a couple G's because, like, what we doing, bro? That's the last thing I'm thinking of. Is like, let me quickly write down on my will.
I'm talking. I'm not talking about the death situation. I'm saying.
Oh, okay, just in general.
Like, in general,
yeah.
when it's
Where's the Febreze, man? It stinks in here, man. It absolutely stinks in here. What's wrong with you? What the fuck is going on? Bro, that's a lot, bro.
Now, you know what, yeah? Real talk, yeah?
That's when you know man's young, innit?
Now you've opened up the floodgates. Real talk, yeah? We should have, like some proper, like, little, like, baby gold medals.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Like, you know, like what they give at the Olympics when you come out first. They give you, like, we should have those. And when you find one lady...
Yeah.
who gives you that sensational feel, wow, giving you fellatio. At the end of it, she shouldn't even ask you, like, was that good? You should just go, like, in your little cabinet and pull out and just crown her with the gold, first.
Have that.
Are you doing that while telling her your Uber's on the way, though? Or you tell her the bus is coming?
Hold on, is this from the JoJo blueprint or?
You're talking to me, bruv. I got paid. I got money, bruv. Like, it's not that. It's not. I'm not sending her on the bus. I'm getting her. You know what I mean?
No, but have you not ever done that though? Like you finish session and it's like, yeah, the bus is coming still.
You know what? He's
Uber's
asking.
on the way.
For me personally, he's asking way too many questions.
maybe because I'm younger, innit?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I feel like we're in the court.
We've missed him. We've missed him.
No, but I feel like he's the kind of questions he's asking. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's saying a lot to distract from what's really going on. You see what I'm saying? Like that. You know them tactics, but it's all right. It's all right. Okay.
All right, we're going to keep it moving.
Please, do.
Philip Schofield has stepped down from this morning.
It's not had a good week, has he?
He's
Because his brother got convicted and he got, 15 or something like that years?
He got 12.
Something like that. So how much is he really going to do?
Like 8.
Probably 6, right?
6.
Yeah, he's because of who his brother is, plus the main thing, which is...
Okay, so he said it was worsening with Holly Willoughby. ITV said the situation with them, it couldn't go on. Yeah.
So there's a free spot next to Holly Willoughby.
Holly
hey, hold on. Let me start speaking correctly. Let me fix my hat first of all.
Holly Willoughby. He said that she said that she's had enough of the.
We're gonna have to bleep that out, innit? Hey, Drizzy said, I'm not guilty by no association. Drizzy has officially cut ties with the Fast Food Podcast. Sad to see him go, but unfortunately, circumstances have come to this.
Okay, let's talk. While Drizzy's getting some air, what do we think of this situation? Do we think he stepped down because of Holly, or do you think it's because of the brother situation and he's just like, it's too much heat being on ITV? And
I don't know too much about it.
Yeah.
It just sounds like accumulation of...
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, there's loads
everything.
because the ITV's under pressure. I think ITV have they've lost they've lost their audience, they've lost their ratings, they've lost sponsorships. Lots of things have actually plummeted during this space of time. So I think maybe he's taken a little step down. Apparently, he's saying that he still wants to be part of the. I don't know. He wants to be in the background. Maybe I don't know. I'm thinking, what's he doing? Like, is he still gonna be there in some sort of capacity or what? Like, he's not gonna be on mic. What do you think? Yeah. It's my birthday, people.
The less I say, the better, man.
All right, here we go. Happy birthday to me. You don't drink, do you? Of course you don't, bro. Like, of course.
I stopped.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, is this where I meant to take that, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's toast to your life.
Let's go.
Got the sparkling water down.
Come on.
Yeah, because it's only because you asked, that's why I am. Blessings to your life, sir.
Cheers.
Birthday, mate.
I like
Cheers.
ads.
Cheers.
Respect to the
Cheers.
man them. Stay black, stay healthy, stay handsome, stay savage. Respectfully.
The Fast Food Podcast.
Did you see the tweet that Lippy put out? I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I just wanted to get your opinion.
That Gets is lyrically better than Lil Wayne.
He didn't say that. He just said, he said that Gets is better than Lil Wayne.
Okay.
That was the actual quote itself. I looked on his Twitter. That's no longer up there, by the way. So
that's interesting. Stand on the hill, man, and die on the hill. I can't stand. You know what it is, yeah? Where's my camera? That one. Right. Here's what pisses me off about this era, right?
Talk to them.
Like, and it happens all the time, especially when someone who's high profile says something that has any racial, type of like attachment to it. It stays up there for a while. One person goes, hold on a minute. You can't be saying that. And then all of a sudden they go on their little PR to, oh my gosh, I'm so offended by the person because that's not who I am. And no. You sat there and you made a conscious decision. You know what I'm going to do? Yeah. Because the devil makes time with idle thumbs, right? You know what I'm going to do? Right. I am going to tweet this out, write this up, pick up my device, unlock it, write this, make sure the grammar's correct, and hit send. Once you've done that, fucking stand by what you sent out.
Took your shit,
Even
OG.
if people say to you were wrong for it and you admit, you know what I was, but fucking stand by it, man.
Yes.
I can't stand this shit.
Yeah,
and that's a harmless tweet. Do you see what I'm saying? That's a harmless tweet. In your opinion, which you didn't write, you just said it out like it's gospel.
Because what is the meaning of? Because that's what, when people make statements, I actually read what they say so I can get a proper analysis on them. On what he said better. Now, when you say better, that's quite vague when you're talking about... Yeah, when you're talking about two different types of artists. Yeah. One's a US rapper and the other one's a grime artist. So really, should we even be mentioning them in the same...
I don't think they're in the same league.
They're not even in the same pool. Like, they don't even swim in the same ocean, bruv. Like,
right, but if you tweet that tweet out and then you have... How many characters is it now? 140? Apparently, if you pay for the blue tick, you get more.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
I will never know because I'm not paying for blue tick on Twitter. Shout out to Elon Musk, though. If you want to buy a football club, holla. Or Tim Cook, come with that Apple money because you wouldn't blink if you had to buy Manchester United. That's small change for you. But anyway, I digress. But if you add context to it, Gets is better than Lil Wayne because, and you give me some bullet points to allow more of a respectful, constructive conversation. But when you put it out like that, it just screams clickbait to me.
Yeah, it does.
And on that note, the cool trend that's going on right now to want to be disrespecting Jay-Z as a rapper.
Allow it.
That's stopping right now.
Yeah, allow it.
That's stopping right now.
Allow it.
All right, cool. Carry on, sir.
Yeah, allow it. I saw the tweet. I was like, bro, what are we doing? And then I saw, shout out to my boy Shawnee.
Yeah.
That's my boy. He was in the comments breading the conversation. And I was like, is this what we're doing? I saw comments like, not from Shawnee himself, but from other comments saying, if you don't say Gets, you're begging the US artists and this and that. I'm like, hold on a minute. Like, he has an opinion, stand on it. Two, they're not the same. They will never even do a song together, bruv. Like, it's not the same.
It's not impossible in this era.
Yeah, bruv.
Before, no.
When there's a song with KSI, man,
I'm not going to let you do that. It's not impossible for Gets and Weezy to do a song in this current climate of how accessible people are. It's not impossible.
Okay, I would say unlikely.
You can say unlikely, but it's not impossible. But carry on. I didn't want, because in the comment section, like, who just... It's not impossible.
Yeah. It's not impossible, it's unlikely. But I would say, like, again, when you're comparing the two, there's no relevance to it. And then again, everyone has an opinion on who they like as artists. You might like one artist, I might like another artist, based on the relationship, when you heard their music, I don't know.
But the thing is, the life that you're in.
Right. Because it's
at different parts of your life, you listen to different music. I find that with myself.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. So,
but you also have to think of Lil Wayne from where he's from and the team he's representing. He's more accessible to a lot more people than say when Get started. Gets is more like us.
Yeah.
Obviously, as the years have gone by and the world's got smaller thanks to the internet, Gets has become more accessible.
Yeah.
But how many years prior to that has Lil Wayne got ahead of Gets in that respect? And I stand by, if I'm putting a starting five against a starting five American team in regards to lyrical content, I will probably put Gets in my starting five to represent Team UK.
Yeah.
But you could have sent out a tweet and said, someone asked me who's my favorite artist between Gets and Lil Wayne, and I say Gets. No one's gonna push back and diss you for that because it's like that's your personal preference.
Yeah.
But when you say better than, you're opening it up yourself, pause, to a lot of pushback in regards to what people say in the comment section. And when people do comment, you can't then go, your opinion don't matter. If your opinion didn't matter, you wouldn't have put that tweet out.
Yeah.
Once you put it out there, you're looking for an opinion from other people.
Yeah, but I've never met Lippy before. He seems like a sound character, but that was.
But Gets his top five.
That was a
Gets
howler.
his top five here. Gets his top five.
That was a
UK,
howler.
easy.
Yeah, but that's what we're saying. But where is Lil Wayne in that? You can't even put Lil Wayne in that category. Like
should have been a comparison. Like
Yeah.
Gets is better than someone over here.
Yes.
Or Lil Wayne's better
Yes.
than someone from over there.
Yes.
Lil Wayne's out here screaming, "I'm the greatest rapper alive. Anyone you put in front of me, I'm eating their face."
Yeah.
That's what he's on right now.
That's what he's on.
So, but anyway.
Ja Morant, Memphis Grizzly star. He's flashing a gun in IG.
Little J would have liked that one.
Flashing
I
guns
don't
in IG.
understand. I don't like. Okay, let me get into I'm trying to get that job next to Holly Willoughby bag. All right. The thing is, right, a lot of the time in our community, some of us, because I won't say all of us, but some of us like to paint the picture that our struggles is due to the man.
Speak on it.
Sometimes
This is Drizzy, this is my bag, but I'm gonna allow you to lead.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my bag, but
like I feel like a lot of the time we don't take accountability. Morgan's probably done it, I've probably done it, but it's probably on a smaller scale. Like we haven't done something that can impact someone else's life where we're like, oh, well, the man, do you know what I mean? It's more a case of like we've done it within ourselves of like, I should have went and done this, or I should have done that at the gym, I didn't do it, and it's like, oh, well, it's because of this, and this. Whereas we should have just taken accountability and it's like, I was actually feeling lazy, or I felt like I'd done enough, so I left the gym then.
Yeah.
Now, with sports, we know predominantly, especially the NBA, the funny thing is America is such a well-known, well-publicized racist country, right? Not all Americans are racist, I'm not saying that. But on the grand scheme of things, America has positioned itself to be a very racially, what's the word I'm looking for, man?
Charged.
Thank you very much, kind sir. Country. Now, Americans love, this is the order of sports. NFL is numero uno.
Yeah.
And then there's a massive gap between it. And then number two is NBA, National Basketball Association.
Facts.
It's not wild to say that 95% of players in the NBA are black. The most celebrated players in the NBA are black. Arguably the greatest player of all time is a black man called Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I say all that to say this. It's so hard to make it in the NBA like it is to be a football player in the Premier League. It's so hard. It's everyone wants to be a football player. Everyone wants to be a basketball player. You have to have a lot of things go in your favor. Talent alone is not going to get you noticed.
Yeah.
You need a bit of luck and you need the right person to go, you know what, there's something in that guy.
Yep.
Ja Morant is playing for the Memphis Grizzlies, which is not one of the biggest franchises in the world, but it's the Memphis Grizzlies. However, Ja Morant's talent is a big franchise market talent. Ja Morant recently was identified by Nike as a player they want to make a signature shoe for. Nike has a lot of players in the league playing basketball with their shoes on. There's probably 10 players, maybe 20, that have a signature shoe.
Yeah.
You know how big it is to have a signature shoe?
Yeah. It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. That bag is on top of the bag of what the franchise is paying you to be their player.
Yeah.
I believe Ja Morant is the highest paid player in the Memphis Grizzlies. right now.
Yeah, he's got a deal worth 200 million at the moment.
Right. Now, I don't care what environment you came from.
Yeah.
Because it's not where you're from, it's where you're at and where you're going to. Sometimes in our community, we dwell too much on where we've come from. Oh, my upbringing was this and that. I understand.
Yeah.
But I respect you more, not from the background you came from. I respect you more from what you came from out of the background you came from. Ja Morant, you've got a 200M contract. You can't take everyone with you. Those bozos that call themselves your friends would not put you in a situation where you're toting a gun on an IG video and put it out there. Listen, if I'm with Morgan, I've been with Morgan in situations where Morgan has been highly intoxicated. And it's like, bro, let's just chill.
Yeah, talk about it.
And let's just review the situation. And then let's execute our options and then go with the final two.
Yeah.
I could never see any of my brethren who are in a high profile situation, whatever, put themselves in a situation where it's like, yeah, nah, that can go out. It's fine. You'll be all right. No. And that's why they always say you can't take all your brethren you've grown up with you to the next level because some of them mentally aren't in the right frame of mind.
You get there.
No.
Right.
No.
So they do it by purpose. That's my opinion.
Why would you let your brethren hold a gun and it's not the first time he's done it? This is the second time.
Well, this is my thing, yeah. I've got no remorse or I don't feel sorry for him because
You can't have that situation.
this is
Hold on, what did he do wrong?
Bruv, he was in the video. So the second time he's in the video in his brethren's car, they're turning up to the song. And some reason,
He's got
I don't know
distracted.
whose guy it
Has
is.
he done anything illegal?
no.
No, but it's who he is and the situation again. It's not the first time.
So is this a question of morality because of the position he's in?
Common sense, being smart.
It's a question of
I think it is because if you're a player of any stature in any sport like that, I've got like my son plays football.
Yeah.
You see 12-year-olds play, they're replicating what they see on TV.
Right.
The diving, the celebrations
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So you should know as a player or the people around you all your agents should be telling you you need to behave in a certain way to keep up your stature.
yeah.
But it's already look. I don't want him to be fake because after Michael Jordan, my second favorite player is probably Allen Iverson, and Allen Iverson was a bad boy. But even Allen Iverson wasn't doing this fuckery we're seeing right now.
You see, all right, let me
No, because I'm kind of just playing an angel's advocate in the sense that if we're looking strictly at America, obviously outside of America, it's effed up.
Yeah.
We're looking at them as a whole. I mean, it's an open carry state that he's in.
Yeah.
And they have in that state they have a culture of like any kid can go into Walmart and buy a gun.
Right.
Yeah.
Now
Now, straps is a part of their culture.
Yeah.
And even like their governor is like
Strap merchant. Strap merchant.
Yeah, so it's like why don't this is just me playing it.
No, of course. No, go for it. Go for it.
Why is like as much as about who he is, why is the energy towards that but not towards let's look at the bigger picture of the culture in this place and why are we not giving the same energy to the governor of the state, etc. Is it a thing of because of who he is?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good right. That's a good question. What I would say to that is, you're right in the sense of, in America, especially in that state, you can carry. You are licensed. You can, as long as you got a license, you can carry. What it is though is a representation for me. If you are somebody who has been signed to the NBA, which don't allow you to have guns. Don't forget, if the NBA is a private company, so they have their own rules and stipulations. So when you sign to them, there's certain stipulations that you have to abide by. So one of them is you can't have guns. Can't have guns in the stadium. Can't carry guns into locker rooms.
Yeah.
Can't carry guns anywhere when you're in and around the vicinity. So if he's been suspended. Now, I feel like you did it once, cool. You was in a nightclub He's not even a gang member either. So we can address that afterwards if you want. He's not a gang member, but he's had a gun he's pulled out a gun in a nightclub. Cool. He got in trouble for that. Now you're on IG with your brethren and you got the strap on you and you're dancing to music. Now you haven't learned from your first mistake. And that's why when I said I really don't have no remorse for him, it's because at the end of the day, you like it or not, you're a role model. 2, you're breaking the rules as an NBA player. 3, you have a lot on the line. So it's not like whether we want to be, whether we want to judge or not, it ain't really about us. It's about the people who he's gonna bring through and his family and the people behind him that money's gonna trickle down to. So if holding up guns in videos is affecting his livelihood, it's gonna have an adverse effect on the things around him and his family around him. And as you said, your peers should be telling you, bro, we're gonna protect you. We're gonna more so. We're gonna protect you from this. Now, I don't know what's going on in his brain. I just feel like he's so gassed on his own hype. I don't think it's got nothing to do with the music. I think he's just super gassed, and he's in a position which Drizzy has alluded to before. Not many people can get into. Being signed to the NBA and playing at that level and getting that much money, that it's just all. I feel like he just needs some sort of therapy or he needs to speak. Someone needs to speak to him, or he needs to speak to somebody to find out what's the reason behind all of this. Because are you scared? Is there somebody that you're showing it to because you feel like you can't defend yourself, so you're letting people know that you're... Because by now, you're in the NBA and you're protected, you should even need buy security.
So, right. Now, Jojo raised a point, which I think is an ongoing conversation. We're not going to be able to cover this here. This is a 5-show minimum conversation with regards to the gun laws in America.
Yeah.
He could have been in a state where guns are allowed. As long as you got your license... That's totally fine.
Yeah.
But my question to Ja would be, a player of your stature, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a fan of Ja Morant on the court. He's one of the sickest ball players out there.
Is he?
He is. He's fly. But my question is, it's like, what type of circle are you within that you need to have a gun on you? If you're signing a contract that's worth 200 M's, and that's just his basketball contract, that's not even the night contract and what other sponsorship deals he might get. When you're valued at, first of all, if the NBA team you're playing for, the Grizzlies, say they're willing to offer you 200 M's on a contract, you have to wonder to yourself, how much do they value you? Because they probably value you way more than that, but they're just giving you 200 mil.
Yeah.
And it's not show friends, it's show business. You
Yeah.
only get what you negotiate, not what you think you deserve. But
That's true.
you are in a different space now. You can't be on road and still want to be in this profession.
No.
Forget your job, because your job requires a certain level of etiquette. Like, your job, you're a basketball player. You don't need to be carrying a gun to the arena. What we doing? We got security there. We got metal detectors. Boom, boom, boom. You should feel safe in an arena. Although shit can still happen. You can still get punched in the face. You can't protect against that. A fan can run and caught, bow, in your face. But when you're dealing with these type of double figure or
Where's my phone?
Bro, are you okay?
Yeah, go for it.
Like, you meant to hire security. When you start dealing with a certain amount of money, you're meant to have your security is meant to get their hands dirty for you. You're only meant to focus on what you need to do as the breadwinner of your family, because I'm sure no one in his family has touched the type of money we're talking about for Ja. You're now, at your young age, you're now not just your family household, you're now your family generation's leader of the pack. All I'm saying to Ja is, think, bro. Like, certain man in your crew, they got love for you, they're just not making the right decisions.
Absolutely.
They would not post that video, they'd not put you in a car where there's a firearm there and be like, oh, you know what, Ja, let me hold that, or let me take that out of the car, boom, because we're not trying to mess up your real friends. don't tell you what you want to hear. They'll tell you what you need to hear. Jar, you don't need that gun near you, bro. They let you back in after the first time. You do it again, it's looking like this is your thing. What's your obsession with guns?
It's weird. It's weird. Again, we kind of just put ourselves in situations that is not necessary. And I believe when you're in those positions, you're privileged. So when you're privileged, you use those privileges to your advantage and not your disadvantage.
Bro, if you're worth 200 M's, like, you might want a flipping Big Mac meal every so often, but the type of food you're eating now, because you're worth 200 M's, is different to how it was before.
It's crazy.
I just don't understand why you want to still be eating Big Macs when you now got access to higher quality food types. It's mad.
At the end of the day, if this whole thing gets taken away from him, he'll only have himself to blame.
Well, his brethren will cover him, innit?
Well,
we'll see. See how many of them brethren you got now will hang around when you're not getting the free sneakers no more, you're not getting the free night gear, and it's a Chick-fil-A kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're going to separate the real from the fake.
Fast Food Podcast. This is episode 8 of season 6. We have Ads in the building as a guest. Drizzy Sakafet Freckles, Jojo Montana is in the building. Myself, Morgan Heights. Record of the week this week is by the one and only Potter Paper.
New album.
He's got a new album out, which I've been listening to bit by bit. I think I've listened to about 8 or 9 records. During that 8 and 9 record run, one particular record stood out to me.
Okay.
And I had to make it record of the week. It's called Multifaceted. Check this one out. If you haven't heard the album yet, it's on all your DSPs.
Yep.
Fast Food Podcast, Intermission Period 1. And it goes like this.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
I've seen a few things online lately on TikTok.
Okay.
That's been going viral. And one of them, I'd say 2. I've been like, okay, is this... I've seen stuff like this before, but now this is getting ridiculous. Maybe because I've kind of analysed it a bit more and it's more close to home where I'm checking for it more. Right. All these pranks that these kids are doing.
I've seen it, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So this kid, Mizzy, was on TikTok, filmed himself and his waist cadet brethren walking into a London townhouse as a prank with young children in there. I like to know what the hell goes on in the minds of these kids when they're doing this shit. Do they realize that there's consequences to this, or they're just like so oblivious to this that they're trying to do this thing where they're trying to make noise and to go viral and to push their brand through? This is what they're willing to do.
It's a bit of both, I think.
How do you feel?
There's no consequences and they want the clout.
I think you two as fathers should handle this because I don't want to speak on other people's children. So I'm gonna let you lot deal with this one.
So when I analysed the video and I watched it, I heard young children in the background, babies, almost like I could
toddlers, because they was walking, weren't they?
Yeah. And I was like, imagine you're just them and you just see strangers walking into your house. How that can affect you, and then you're just like, I think it was like the owner of the house walking up the stairs, and them going, is this
class or something?
Something Bible camp or some shit. I'm just like, hold on a minute. First of all, remember when I got my my car stolen from my driveway? Yeah. That in itself felt weird to me because without knowing who it was and I was fast asleep, I felt violated in that situation.
What, like Frank Ocean?
Don't do that.
Okay.
Fam, just let them pull up to Heights' yard, fam. Let's see if they come back out.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy because you're automatically going to be on job. Anybody from the ends sees people walking into your house like that. It's do or die. So it's like, apparently they took it down. I took the TikTok down.
I think it's done its damage, isn't it? Now?
It's like 1 point something mil they got.
As I alluded to the tweet earlier,
Yeah.
once it's out there, it's out there. You could be the source of what went out, and then you can remove it. But once it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah.
It's too late now. We're going to ask every blog post that posted it to take it down.
No,
They're gonna be like, no.
it's gone back up on other people's blog posts.
It's too late. I'm trying to see how to give an opinion on this because obviously I ain't got no kids yet. They're kids. But at the same time, I'm trying to look at it like how I was brought up, and this probably applies to everyone in this room.
Yeah.
I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but how I was brought up is if you saw someone's door open, you had to walk straight past, or you'd say hello, just to bring to attention that their door's open, and you keep moving. I have never walked into someone's house unannounced, unexpected, uninvited. I've never done that. This ain't Bad Boys 1. Hello, we're just your neighbor. Can we borrow some sugar? We're not doing that. And it's like, I felt it could happen to any one of us.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it can happen to any one of us.
Because you could be outside your front door sweeping up or whatever, and your door's open.
Someone was outside sweeping up.
This is the thing. And they just walk, and they just, do you know what I'm saying? Next thing you turn around and you go in and it's like, whoa, someone's in your house.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But you think that's like, that could be a wild animal or something that does that. You're walking in, there's like a cat in your house or dog or whatever. But like, I'm just like, yo, first of all, these kids are black. And what if you walked into these Caucasian people's houses and they're one of those ones who they just think the world should be run by Caucasians only?
True.
What if it was that type of household you walked into? We might not have seen what happened, how that video ended.
The thing about it is as well though isn't the law here if you attack somebody for coming into your house, you can actually go get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
So
they switch up, yeah.
So again, if the kids even know this, then they're more incentivized to run up in people's houses because they feel like nothing can happen to them. As Joe alluded to, you run up in my yard, it's a different thing. But again, these pranks are going way too far. So another guy on TikTok, Ali Jokey, his name is, he's going to different ends in London, serious ends in London, and picking fights with other dons. Wow. So I've seen a video where he was in Liverpool, he was in a video in Leeds, he went Croydon, and he's going up to man on road and going, "Are you on the smoke?" And as they go to fight him, he'll take out like a cigarette or matches or whatever. Go, you on camera, rah. One of them, I can't remember where he was, some Arab donnies just started moving to him. I'm thinking to myself, bro, as you go to say this is a prank, guess what? Before you open your mouth to say prank, there's a bullet going down your throat, bruv. I don't understand what these kids are on just for clout. As Ad said, it's like this whole thing for numbers, for adulation, for verification. I don't get that. I don't understand the psychology behind these kind of pranks.
All right, so what was his name? The first pranky. El Mizzy, right?
Mizzy, yeah.
Mizzy, there was another video of his, yeah?
Mizzy Elliott,
that's it.
Yeah,
there was another video of his where he went over to a young elderly lady. Yeah. She had a dog in the park. He's like, "Oh, that's a nice dog." Da-da-da. Picked up the dog and ran with it.
Nah.
But here's the thing, right? Now, like I said, there's three sides to the story. Your side, their side, and then there's the truth.
Poor dog.
Now,
the poor dog.
He put up that video of him running away with the dog.
Yeah.
That makes its rounds again.
Yeah.
But then there's the extended clip of, pun intended, the extended clip of that video is he then goes back to the woman and says, "Nah, it's a nice dog," because it's one of them very approachable dogs that you'll see. Yeah. And she's like, "Oh no, I think he said this is what she said, and I believe him because if you listen to the video carefully, it kind of says that like, oh yeah, no, I know of you because my grandson or whatever shows me your videos. Now, he says he ran with her dog because one of the man them, it's never me, but one of the man them dared me to do it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Because one of the man them, one of the man them tells you, run into a police station and just, he dared me, I'm going to do it. And I'm like, bro, now the problem we have is, there's a bigger problem here. Some of these social media accounts are positioning themselves to the point where it's like, you could only get the type of clout you're looking for by doing dumb
shit,
putting yourself in danger shit.
Yeah.
Whereas in if we're being realistic, if you were doing some positive shit, that shit wouldn't only get you where you want to be now on those platforms. You might end up on a ITV with your story being told, oh, so this young guy called Mizzy Elliott has started he's taken the country by storm because he's now rivaled Prime, and he's making a more affordable energy drink that's actually better for you, and it's got exotic flavors, boom, boom, boom. And we have him in the studio today. So Mizzy Elliott, tell us, where did the inspiration come? You could do that, bro. Yeah. Like, fuck being hot on these blogs for 2-3 seconds, and everyone in the comment section is making you sound like the worst human being on the planet. This Mizzy Elliott might be a nice soul.
I think the other thing is that, on TikTok you can send people gifts, innit?
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, okay.
Right.
So
but I just feel like
that's right.
Being positive and not putting your life in danger can give you a far more better outreach than on these blog spaces.
The thing about it is these kids don't care.
Hey, that's the thing.
My thing is these kids don't care. So like they're doing this thing and clearly they've just got no scruples in their brain to think. So it's cool, innit? Like, that's cool. Do what you're doing, but just make sure that you're ready when it gets on top. Yeah. Go into the wrong person's house and it gets on top, be ready. Yeah. And if you pick a fight with somebody on the street that don't have this man that don't take no talk. If you go up to certain man on road and say, "Are you on smoke?" They don't even tell the next. There's not even a question afterwards or a reply. There's just something sharp or gunshots. So it's cool, innit? Like, just do it. It's up to you, innit? Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. Do your thing, innit, bro?
And them 40 Thieves was running around with swords. Bruv, you might approach someone who's just trying to readjust to life outside. They've just come out of prison for how many years? They might have gone in there as an innocent person, wrongfully charged of a thing, and they've gone inside. They've come outside now. They're trying to readjust. They're vexed with the world because I was innocent, and somehow they proved me guilty, and I'm now back outside, and now I've got this little dickhead coming up to me about, bruv, you don't know who's who in the public.
Anyone could be having a bad day, and you're like,
and you don't know who's carrying what on road. Anything goes,
bro. It's brave of them. I would say that. I'll give him that. You're brave, but we move.
Yeah, but you could use that bravery for something else, way better. Hopefully we see a decline of this, and these blog spots that post this shit say we're not posting your shit.
What happened to just knock down Ginger, man?
That's what I was thinking.
What happened to knock down Ginger, man? We used to just knock people's door and run off. Like, that was calm, man. That's the buzz we got. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Anyway.
It's mad.
You body.
Quick fire round. Let's do it. We got a guest.
Bro, what's wrong with my bill? Yo, who's messed up my...
Hey, Joe, what you done to
what's going on with my bill, bro? Oh, damn.
Bro, you hit it too hard. That's why.
Nah, bro.
We can get a bell.
All right, let's go.
Have we got a bell on the phone?
We can run something.
Let's find something.
Quick
fire round.
Go for it.
Have you got questions?
I do.
Do you want to start?
Okay, let's go. All right, so would you rather your girlfriend slash wife? Sorry, you're both married, but Joe's here as well. So girlfriend slash wife.
It's so hypothetical.
Yeah, of course. These are hypothetical. Wouldn't happen. Yeah. Would you rather your girlfriend wakes up one morning and says to you, "I want to make an OnlyFans account," or would you rather you're on OnlyFans and you find that your dad's got an account?
Oh.
Yeah.
Repeat that question.
Okay, sure. My pleasure. Would you rather...
Repeat it.
Would you rather...
Yeah.
Your significant other says, I want to make an OnlyFans account.
That one.
Or you're browsing on OnlyFans and you find out your father
Yeah.
is an OnlyFans content
That's cool
creator.
because I could be in control of it. I could. You know what? Yeah.
Should just be a feet thing.
It could be hands, nails, whatever. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
That's what you hope. Joe?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah?
Joe
All
knows,
right,
Joe knows
cool.
the vibes. You know the vibes.
All right.
Bruv, where's the bell?
Bro, it's bing. All right, cool. All right, next one. I'm going to bring this one back because you guys have known each other for what? How many years?
20 odd.
20 odd years? All right, cool. So, gentlemen, 200 million or keeping your friendship intact?
I don't even know why you're thinking this.
You
Jesus,
set up, man.
Don't worry about the friendship.
Jesus Christ, I'm looking at ads. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at, like, how well do I need to know this motherfucker? you know like that?
Yeah,
what I want to say is different to what I'm going to say.
All right.
I'll keep the friendship.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah. So, do you sleep naked?
Yes.
No.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Are you happy with everything in your life right now?
No.
100%.
I'm like 85. So no, not quite.
You see, yes or no, bro. So like 85 is yes or no.
No, I mean, yes, but I could be happier.
I like that answer. That's a heavy.
What did you say?
He's happy. He could be happier. He's good, but he could be happier.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe I should. Yeah,
I like that. I'll take.
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna take that.
I'ma
So
teeth
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I'ma
I'm gonna
teeth that.
teeth that. Yeah, like they did back in the plantation days.
Press the bell.
I'm trying to find a bell. Carry on.
Do you want to live forever?
No.
No. I'd love to live forever.
Why? You want to live forever. People around you ain't gonna live forever.
Yeah, man.
You said you want to live forever.
Yeah, but who's the guy that
You know how lonely that would be?
wants to live Highlander? Live like Highlander. I live like Highlander. You just beat every century. You're beating new things, starting new families. Bruv, that's not a bell, bruv.
I know, but it's better than flipping.
Bruv, that's
Yeah,
a chime, bruv.
bruv.
man.
That's we're at what do you call it?
What shit is that,
we're at Abbey. We're at the Abbey Church for the coronation with that. All right, let me get a different sign. Carry on.
So okay, no one except for me wants to live forever.
No.
Are you willing to fake your death to protect your family?
Yes.
Yes.
Good one, isn't it? So it's a good one.
Because they're not gonna. You can't contact them ever again, right? That's the
Assalamu
whole
alaikum.
point. Yeah. Damn. All right. Okay. If
Yes, I'm saying yes.
Yeah.
Press the bell.
Bro, you gotta relax. Carry on.
Can any of your friends unlock your phone?
No. Or is the real question, would you let any of your friends unlock the phone? Unlock your phone, sorry.
Could your wife unlock your phone? Yeah, my wife can unlock the phone.
That's good. That's where I want to be.
You want to be there?
That's not in your phone, but like that level of like, yeah.
Yeah.
Babes, just check my phone quickly and yeah.
I'll let Joe answer the question before I continue.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I still have what do you call it? Trauma. From when I used to not be able to let the missus just open up my phone. I still got.
That's your time, bro, because I feel like you're gonna walk down a slippery slope there. Next question.
Do you believe in fate?
Yes.
No.
That's a good question, isn't it? It's my question. Even when I wrote it down, I was like, I don't know even how to answer it. Why do you say?
Oh, sorry. I thought you was done. Carry on.
Why do you say no?
'Cause
I'm very interested.
I don't know. I feel like you're very like you're very aware of the decisions you make and how the impact they have. So I feel like you would know, like not that you would know, but also it's not preconceived. You know this decision will mean this. It's like if you don't go to the gym and eat lots of food, you're going to be fat.
Right.
It's not I was destined to be obese. You know what I mean?
Right. That's a good one. It's all right. Okay. What do you love? What do you love to eat on dates? Arse.
Don't touch me, man. Don't touch me.
What do you like? What do you like to eat on dates? What's your favorite meal when you take a girl out for a date or the missus out for a date?
It's always chicken or lamb.
Chicken or lamb? Bro,
Next question.
Those are terrible sounds, bro.
Your fucking answer was terrible. How about that? Joe, don't answer that question. We're on to the next question. Ads, on behalf of the Fast Food Podcast, apologies that you had to even hear that question.
When did you get your first kiss?
It was at my local library.
Them librarians.
It was a nice one.
In the library.
Yeah. Well, I believe we did our homework before, but then but that was a common place we could meet.
Why's Joe licking his lips?
I don't know.
I don't. This guy's a sick.
I looked over at Joe. Joe went like this.
LL Cool J is hard as hell.
I'm trying to remember, but I don't remember.
Library.
Your first kiss.
No.
Ads. Like 13 or so. Like
13.
Field.
Oh, you just wanted to know
He's
age.
in the field.
You didn't want to know location. You just wanted age. Sorry.
Anything.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I feel like I overshared there. Sorry.
No, it's calm.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, it's calm. High school.
Yeah.
Michelle. Too much.
Ooh, I knew it, Michelle. In school as
Way
well.
too much tongue, though.
Yeah.
On my behalf.
Oh, I was gonna say at that age.
Yeah,
right?
way too much tongue, bruv. You know, like that. You know when you watch too much TV and you see them do. Remember back in the day, everybody used to do this kiss.
Yeah, one next. They used to go from right to left, left
So
to
I
right.
thought that was the way you kissed. You get me? What about that? Yeah, you don't kiss like that. Who is your best friend? Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Bro, press your own bell.
I would say my brothers. To be
Yeah,
honest.
that's the safe option, you know. I'll
Bro,
say my
like-
brothers.
Like they're like the only ones where like regardless, like
I've got you.
Forget whatever he done. That's my bro. Like,
Yeah.
Whereas like,
I'm gonna say my brothers just to be. That's the safest answer without,
ruffle and feathers.
Yeah, because there's I've got other brothers who are extended family just because of the amount of time we spent together on Earth through good times and bad, and I don't want to alienate. I don't want to say one and not be able to mention the other. So I'm just gonna say my blood brothers are my best friends, just so I don't get into any drama.
I feel like me and Ads have the same answer.
What's that?
Our wives.
Yeah.
Best friend.
Didn't sound like it was.
I wouldn't say split, but I'd say 50% wife, if not more.
Yeah.
And then, not to sound cheesy or anything, but I have to say myself.
I like that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm trying to say. When you ask these questions, you get mad ones. I feel that. I would just say my wife, but then when you drop it like that, it's like, yeah.
Because
you can always count on you.
know what's good for you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, when you get too many opinions, you get led down different paths.
Yeah.
But do you think you always know what's bad for you?
Of course. You have a conscience.
You have a conscience.
You know, especially the older you get. When you're younger, you're supposed to make mistakes, and then as you get older,
Yeah.
find out, and then you should know you as a person.
When you get to a certain point in your life.
Theory, some people still
but that's not general.
But you're right.
In general, by the time you look 40, you should know what time it is, bro. You know what I mean? I agree. All right, press the bell. Working at home or the office?
Office.
The
option to work at home, as long as it's available, cool. But for me, office, bro. When I'm working, I want to be in a work environment, because when I'm at home, I don't want to be thinking about nothing work related.
Same.
Because you ain't paying for this electricity and all that stuff for me to be. No, I'll work from the office.
I know what he's gonna say.
Well, yeah, Joe can work from anywhere, bro.
But I feel like he likes outside.
It depends. Like, I have a price. Like, if you don't pay a certain price, I'm not leaving my house.
say no more.
Right.
Yeah. How do you feel?
It has to be outside.
Outside.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you work for yourself, you have to work from home and office.
Yeah.
So it's definitely getting out is up.
Getting out.
You have to have just like your work environment.
Yeah, I love outside.
Would you accept 10 mil and go 5 years into the future, or take what you know now and go back to being 16?
10 mil, go to the future, back to what I know now, 16. Just roll that. Going back when you're going...
I wouldn't go back.
No?
Because you wouldn't be the person that you are today. And then there'll be too many other variables around you which wouldn't be the same. So I'd go in the future for 10 mil.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
The money thing jumped out at me.
Of course it does.
And with what Ad said, if you go back with what you know now to your 16, you're running everything. It's mad. It's peak, bro.
So wouldn't that equate to more than 10 mil?
Yeah, but you might destroy yourself that way too.
When questions like that, just to be quick, it's like that Doctor Strange movie with the multiverses.
Yeah.
Other shit starts changing.
Yeah. There's so many other variables.
How
do you answer your mum at that age? Now how do you talk to girl at that age? It's peak, bruv.
But it all depends. Do you want to activate what you know at the age of 16, or do you want to wait till you're 18, 20, 21, then do it? It all depends.
I wouldn't mind doing it for like a day just to see what it's like and then go back. But to live my life with the brain that I have now at 16 years old is mad. That's mad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's mad. I'd take the P's and go forward.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I'll be 50 and I'll be...
I'd only go back because I don't want to miss anything that's happening.
Right.
Like right now.
Right.
If I go forward, I've missed.
Yeah.
Like if you go forward, your kid's 8 now. You go forward, you miss 5 years of your kid.
Yeah.
I think the money would compensate for that.
Really? 5 years?
Yeah, Shia would be what? 13 or something like that? Calm, man. Bar mitzvah. Turn up at his bar mitzvah and keep it moving, bro. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Any more questions?
Plus, you don't know what it was like in 5 years. You know what's calm. You don't know what's coming.
Yeah, it's a techie question.
Yeah.
It is techie. It's just what you... Because you'll just be so brazy. Think about your brain. You're just going to be so...
And plus, like, 10 mil today's money could be worth nothing in 5.
Probably won't be.
Yeah. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're playing that game at home, I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully, we'll sort our bell for next time.
We'll be back in a fortnight with a better bell.
We might run it at the Alive. Who knows?
Yes.
Which is a great segue.
We're going to have a card game coming soon.
Come on.
Ooh.
No.
Come on.
So Saturday, 27th of May, if you want to get involved with our quick fire round, we're at the Cube, 9 Park Drive, Canary Wharf, E14, 9GG, eventbrite.co.uk. Buy your tickets now while there's a few left. And we move.
The Fast Food Podcast.
Martha Stewart's Sports Illustrated swim cover. See it? What do you think of Martha Stewart?
I'm more of a Helen Mirren type of guy.
She's 81 years old, bro.
Wow.
And the thing about it is, we talk about white women with smash, we talk about it all the time on the pod.
Bro, why did you say that like you had the chest of Kunta Kinte inside
But,
you,
but what I was,
What the hell?
but she just went into that category. I was just thinking when I googled her that she was a little bit younger than 81, and when I saw 81, I was like, shit, she's been around for a while. Then I started looking into her skincare, her health, the way that she lives her life, the way that she moves. It's very interesting. White women, just to let you know, elderly white women, it's not in your DNA. It's more than likely at 81, you're not going to be around. It's cool. You're not Martha Stewart. Salute to Martha Stewart. Boom, we keep it moving.
Plus she's a chef, so she's probably cooking us all the right stuff. You know what I'm saying?
What the important conversation out of this situation that I want to get to is where ads comes into play, where we speak more about now and the success that we have now and success, and everybody's got that drive to success, but no one's thinking about what their future's going to be like, how they're going to grow mentally, what their skincare, exercise, things of that nature, where we live in the now. Now, based on that, when did you hit that point where you said to yourself, I need to make a transition first and foremost?
I think it was probably when I turned 30. It started happening.
Where you was like,
I need to do something. Like 20s was a waste. I wouldn't say a waste, but it was just intoxication.
Fully.
Alcohol, drugs. Yeah. Like we had the record shop then, so we're out.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah.
So
just
living. And then
living now, not thinking of tomorrow.
Then you have a kid.
Yeah.
Changes. So, certain people say it changes you, but then when you're young, it doesn't a little bit, and then that little switch happens. And then I always say that you either change out of pleasure or pain.
Right.
Something bad happens that forces you to change, or you change on your terms.
Right.
Only two things are ever going to happen.
What happened with you?
It was just too much. For me, it was just too much pain of drinking and then just blanking out.
Shit.
I was just blanking out. Yeah. So, and then I'd go to the gym, I'd have a vision of what I'd want to be like and act like, but then you'd drink and then the hangovers would take longer. You'd have, and then you just blank out. You think, I didn't even drink that much or stuff like that. And I just wasn't congruent to myself.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So then I had to make that change. And then I just seen too much shit. Like my dad passed away when I was 10.
Rest in peace.
And then, thank you. And then obviously a few years later, my brother passed away when he
Rest
was
easy.
36.
Right.
So
you hit a wall then.
Yeah. It's always been in the back of our mind. You've got to be a certain way, but then we didn't have social media presence as we do now. And I think it's a really good thing as long as you're following the right sort of accounts.
Yeah.
Because everything has a good and a bad.
Yeah, of course.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
and right now you can elevate your life if you follow the right accounts.
Or you
go
can
the other
follow
way.
Missy Elliott and them lot and see that shit.
Right now we live in a place where you can really fast forward any aspect of your life, whether it's spirituality, your finances, your health, anything.
diet, all that,
You've got mentors now that are... Because when we were growing up, like it was... Like when we were doing the music thing, it was Rewind magazine.
Yeah.
You'd have to wait for a month.
Yeah.
I remember we used to do the chart for it. The top 10 records. Now, top 10, what is it, last 2 days?
Yeah.
But that month back then,
Was
in
it
this time frame, would feel like eternity.
Yeah.
Eternity.
Yeah.
We never really thought of it like that, but that would be an eternity in this era.
That's what
Considering how quick we're getting information and processing it and absorbing it and getting it. Shit. Yeah, shout out to Rewind magazine, man. That was one of the best things to come out of the scene, man.
So ads, would you say, all right, so you hit a wall. Things, all of this has gone on. Close members of your family passing away, living a life of ecstasy.
Yeah.
So now you're in a position where, what do? You're saying, I need to work out, I need to cut things out, or was it like, okay, I need to process what I've been through and then make the transition?
I was always working out. I was drinking, and it was just taking over. So it slowly eradicated one.
Right.
Prioritized myself, and then I found every single area of my life just got better and better. because you can learn that discipline when you say no to certain things in food, or you're doing those last 1, 2, 3 reps, or going for that running that extra 5 kilometers.
Yeah.
How you can then transform that discipline into other areas, whether it be your finances or when you don't want to go out and take the kids out to the park.
Yeah.
It's that one extra rep, as they say.
Right.
You can use that in every other aspects. Like you don't want to take your missus out because you're going to go to, but she needs to go out.
Yeah.
Because you've had a long week.
Yeah.
You know, just going that extra mile, then you can just do it, even just being that bit more spiritual. You know, if you believe in God or not, but just doing something for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, just taking that time out, because it's quite easy to get consumed and then just feel like shit, man.
Because I remember we've been friends for a long time.
Long time, man.
And one day, I think we went to the cinema. You was with AJ at the time.
Yeah.
Ads is walking towards me, bruv.
That was a long time ago.
And I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, that's Ads. The transition he made from the Ads before to the one now was
new and improved.
I was big, man.
Well, yeah.
I wasn't that big, but I was just like, I was big for me.
Putting the work in.
Yeah. Like I was just like plump, as they
Yeah.
say, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As the elders would say, healthy, but really you're not.
Yeah.
If you think about it, you know?
You're not.
I didn't like take my top off when we were out.
Yeah.
Like, and it's, you know, just stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when he expanded, he was bigger.
He just you slim. He
Oh,
just
sorry,
leaned
yeah,
down.
because the
He
way you
just
said,
got-
I was like, oh, did I get
He
that?
did like Ads. The Ads I knew disappeared.
Okay, right.
Same person when I spoke to him, but I was in awe of that, and I was inspired by the fact that he himself. I wasn't inspired enough for me. I feel like we got to find our own inspirations in our own time, in our own lives.
Yeah.
But I was inspired for you. I was like, it's amazing to see a friend of mine do that for himself. So leading on from that, what made you make the decision to now take care of other people and start your business?
I think it happened from just naturally, like COVID kicked in.
Right.
Had a bit more time. People said, how did you do it? Exact same thing. Started helping friends, family. And then I was like, because I've always wanted to do it, but being of the Asian culture, being a personal trainer or being in fitness is not a done thing, especially at my age.
Yeah.
Right now, if you're in your mid-20s, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's accepted. But like, I'm going to be 40 next month, right? Like, it wasn't that, like, you couldn't. I couldn't even afford to, even if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Because I had kids, mortgage, like, that road had gone.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, I've got bills to pay. Like, you've had your time.
Right.
So it just naturally happened. Help some friends and family. Had obviously Instagram around, put it out, and then it just went from one thing to another, to another, to another, and then bang.
What was that? Was you getting people messaging you? Or?
Yeah, just messaging me.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, it just naturally happened. And that's
Alright.
why I believe in that, like, what you saying, do you believe in fate? I truly do. If you put in the work and the right decisions, then you can call it fate, or you could call it opportunity and luck at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, I am. Okay, I'm gonna bring it home. I am a very inconsistent person when it comes to training. Like mentally, I'm on it.
Yeah.
And I can literally show you my IG account where I've literally saved videos from people I follow who are personal training staff, and they're in sections: arms, chest, legs, abs, HIIT. I've broken down into categories.
Yeah.
Right. I have no qualms getting up to go to the gym. I don't have a problem. I don't need to roll in there with a pack of wolves. I can just go by myself. I don't need anyone to be like, yeah, Dre, go get up to go gym. I can do that myself. But my thing is, it takes minor things to just throw me off. If it's raining outside, I ain't going. And then tomorrow I just like, yeah, you know what? I'll start next week, right? But I love going gym. It's just that I need to get on if I can get on a 3-month run with a strict, someone gives me a day today, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, do that for 3 months. I think I'll probably be where I want to be. But I say all that to say this. I see a lot of conflicting things online when I do research and this and that and yada, yada, yada. So my question to you is, what is one of the biggest misconceptions you see out there in regards to what you need to do to achieve your goals?
I think it's something that you touched on, and just saying I want to get somewhere within 3 months.
Right.
It needs to become a lifestyle.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
'Cause you have one body.
Yeah.
It's like what you said. If it's raining outside, I won't go. Like today, I was walking out the door to go to the gym. My missus shouted, "Don't go," because my daughter's been up all night coughing. I sleep like anything can happen. I'm staying asleep. I ain't waking up for nothing. But as like she'd been up 4 times coughing, and also, so my missus hadn't slept, so she was like, "Can you stay home?" So I was like, "Oh man." So I just, you have to work out because of the mental aspect it gives you. Because everyone knows that you'll never have a bad workout once you hit it. So you've got to make it, number one, just part of your lifestyle. Because then you get that mental clarity. You think better. You feel better. And it's the only thing that you won't have a hangover from. You can eat something like because I feel like some burger and chips just to get that instant gratification. But when you work out, you do it for yourself, you feel better, you'll think clearer. And just, for me, the mental aspect is much more bigger than the physical aspect. So what I say to people, you've got to do something that you can sustain. For the foreseeable future. And if that comes in peaks and troughs, as in 3 days a week, 4 days a week, doing HIIT, doing a boxing class, just do something. Just move your body, man. Even if like you don't walk, because after COVID, everyone's working from home, Uber Eats, a lot just sitting down, and you're just saying, right, my thing is 10,000 steps because I've only been doing 2,000, and you work your way up. Just do something.
All right. So the reason why I said 3 months is just because they say there's a science behind if you do something consistently for, say, 21 days, it becomes habit, right? So if you agree, I'm going to do this thing for 21 days. And the reason why I say that is because someone in this room, I won't name them, they tagged me in a challenge one time. So I can't remember what month it was, but it was for a cause like cancer or mental health or something like that. And this person tagged me in this challenge of like, oh, you've got to do X amount of push-up for like this amount of time. So I thought, all right, cool, because they tagged me in it, I'll do it. Little did I know, that person probably only did it that one time, but I kept doing it. Now, I'm not going to make it about them, but I carried on doing it to the point where it was during COVID times as well. I then took it from my bedroom to going outside because I was cycling a lot. So I would cycle, I'd pull up somewhere, lock the bike, run, have my little tripod with me, and film myself doing those push-ups and put it up online.
I remember that.
So I gave myself an unnecessary, but in I guess the flip side of it was a good accountability of myself.
Yeah, you was holding yourself accountable.
Because I'm putting it up, people are now going to be like, well, where, if he doesn't do it today, where is the video? You didn't do it. And if I say I did, it's like, well, where's the footage? Because you've done the other 10 days. Where's day 11? So that had me going to the point where I was just getting up, banging out some push-ups just because. I wasn't even thinking about it. I'd wake up, give thanks, ask for blessings from my friends, family, yada, yada, yada. Then I'd get into some push-ups. And it just was like normal. Because I was doing it for so many days consecutively, like every day, not weekends, like, oh, chill. No, it was every day. It just became second nature. So I agree with what you're saying. 100% agree with what you're saying.
What would you say, Ads, is the minimal? We all got lives, jobs, family. What would you say is the minimum amount of exercise that you should be doing a week?
Firstly, you've got to do what you can.
Right. Yeah.
Because everyone's got different situations, Like sometimes I see my missus, 2 kids, like wow, can you even exercise? So it's just maybe going out for 10,000 steps or 12,000, just going for a walk. But I would say at least like 3 times a week, get that heart rate up at least a half an hour, 40 minutes. I think anyone can find, like, even if it's 2 15-minute sessions through in one day, 3 times a week, you can do something.
This is the barrier that most people I know will relate to, and yourself and everybody here, that you go through, is being able to, as you said, walk out the door and know that you're going to the gym and there's nothing else that's going to stop you from doing it. Now, how do you overcome the mental state of I'm putting on my trainers, my kit, and I'm going out the door? How do you get over that mental state of going, bruv, I could spend another hour and a half in bed?
You got to have a vision of what you want to look like, act like, and achieve. and then make sure every single day that your actions align with that.
Do you think you should put a poster up of somebody that looks?
You can do. If that's going to work for you, you can. Because one thing, I
What's
guarantee
so
you...
funny? I don't get this, bro. It's just a serious conversation.
All right, who you gonna put up on your wall
I
then?
don't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger or something.
Cut off the head and put G's head on top of Arnold.
Bro, you want to get Arnold Schwarzenegger size?
Yeah, bro, I don't know, man. Just something like that. Close. It's all right.
But I understand what you're saying. It's funny.
Not unrealistic.
No, but
it's just something you may want to achieve, isn't it?
Like something that I can. Okay, what I'm asking you, is it good to do something where you put something that you can visually see every day, walk past it and go, okay, let's keep me motivated? Because I notice when I'm online, and it always happens before I'm going to the gym or the night before I go in bed, I see somebody on some fitness shit because I follow you and other people online. Like, oh shit, this motherfucker.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try the gym tomorrow.
And that kind of gears me up to go, okay, cool. I'm going to bed early. And I'm going to get my sleep, and I'm getting up 5 o'clock alarm, boom, and I'm out, and it usually works. So so you're saying that if you have a vision or some sort of vision in front of you, that will help you motivate you to get over.
Get over anything, and then as you get older, you've got to think, right, am I going to regret this right now? Because I know if I knew what, it's like that. The questions we were going through a little while ago, right? 10 years ago, would you have regretted missing the gym? You wouldn't have. Because you'd be 10 steps further. So you've got to learn from that regret as well.
Right.
All right. Okay. I feel like this is coming to my mind right now.
Some shit, boy.
I feel like we should have a very fruitful challenge on the Fast Food Podcast.
Here we go.
I feel like we should allow, this is if he wants to, obviously, we should allow the qualified person in the room to provide us with something, like a program or whatever, that we stick to for the amount of time he says we should stick to it, and see what the end results are.
That's a good question.
As a pod. So
Joe's included.
Joe, you getting involved?
Well, I'll need to see it first.
Okay, all right, fair enough. But that depends. Yeah, you gotta relax. But no, we wasn't talking about that though. What?
That's all you, mate.
Yeah, you was thinking about Willies, bro.
His mind is under the gutter.
Under. His mind is so under the gutter. It's like it's the land where they've decided to put the gutter. That's how low it is.
Man said I need to see it first.
Yeah, but he didn't. Bro, no one was thinking that, bro. You gotta relax, bro. I would press the bell, but it's out of commission. But yeah, I just think that'd be like, that'd be cool because then we could all hold ourselves accountable. Like, yo, have you done what? Yo, day 55 of Ads' program. Have you done your thing today? Nah, well, what's going on, bro? I'm not kind of feeling, bro. There's like 8 hours.
You know, Donnie gets paid for this stuff.
I know, so we'll organize something. But I just feel like collectively as a pod, hopefully it transitions to, come on, bro. Imagine you and I, Christmas time at our respected families' houses, taking pictures in our uncle type string vests. Just
no. Do you know what?
I'm saying?
Do you know my motivation is just whopping the missus like this, and you just got a 6-pack. Because it gets tiring now, bruv. When you hit 40, bruv, it's peak, bruv. Like, bruv, it's like, like that. You know what I mean? I want the motivation for that. This plan that you're trying to get outside, I'm not with it. I just want to be able to have a 6-pack.
No, but bro, I don't want to. Here's my thing. When I was training properly, I never had a season I wanted to look good for. My season was 365.
Yeah,
that's my season.
Yeah, but have you done this when you're whopping? Yeah, and you do this,
bro,
and you can see the whole. You can see the.
First of all, on behalf of everyone in the room, don't be putting yourself in that position with them shorts. Yeah, I've told you about these shorts already. Don't be doing that, bro. You gotta relax.
Ads.
And Ads, I know Ads won't say it to you because Ads is trying to be respectful. Like, I'm on the pod and blah, blah. You got to relax. I just feeling man uncomfortable with it. I'll say it for him. No, that's not what your motivation should be. You want to look, you know what you're trying to say?
Don't look at me like that. Like,
you know what you were trying to say?
ashamed.
You want to look good naked. That's what you want to say.
Yeah. I want to look good naked.
Walk by the mirror and go, oh shit.
Yeah. Because
that's
bro,
what you want.
Because bro, one time after COVID, bruv, I looked in the mirror and I cried. bro, I looked at the missus and we were supposed to go to a wedding.
Don't divorce me, please.
And I went to put on my trousers and it was peak ads. But it was so bad. I hit that. That's when I was like, yeah,
I've got to do something.
I've got to do something, bro. bro, I couldn't get into nothing. I was like, yeah. But what? Long and short of it, what would you recommend quickly? Because this brother gets paid. Because ads get paid for this. What would you suggest to all of us, looking at our different body sizes? What would you suggest for us to start?
Gosh,
for anything, just stick to natural food, less processed. 90% whole ingredient foods: rice, potato, lean meats. Vegan or vegetarian. Stick to those sort of protein sources. Work out 3 times or 4 times, whatever you can a week. Plenty of water and walk. I think walking is the most underestimated thing any individual can do.
Would you say walking is more important than running? Because I've been thinking about running
the older you get, your shit starts hurting, man.
The knees and that.
And so instead of running, do a couple of laps.
You can run once or twice a week. There's nothing wrong with it, but you got to get proper trainers. Otherwise, the impact on your knees. But walking's so effortless.
Yeah, that's true.
It's one of the biggest things that I think that a lot of people can do, because since COVID, everyone's working from home. So you're just sitting in your bedroom and you're logging on and working.
100%.
You're not even getting the train or the bus where you used to walk a little. And then you're at Uber Eats, so you're not even driving to that takeaway or walking to get that takeaway coming to your door.
Facts.
Yeah.
So it's just a downhill spiral, I think, if you're not going to do something.
Okay, you heard that, people.
So you don't want to do the challenge?
I don't think G does.
No. Ads, could you let the people know where they can find you?
Yeah, ads_alpha camp on Instagram. I think I got that right. I can't believe I forgot it. And then alphacampuk.com.
Alpha Camp UK. We'll put it up on the YouTube channel anyway. You can find that in the descriptions. Ads, very reputable. You could tell he's in shape. One thing I don't like about you motherfuckers that are not in shape or doctoring your pictures and pretending you're fitness coaches, suck yourself, because I don't trust you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deep dive in that on another pod, because it's getting out of control.
He's really in shape.
Yeah.
So he's somebody that you could respect and follow.
All right, so it's that time of the show, ladies and gentlemen, where for season 6 we've been shining the spotlight on an artist we believe is underrated. So this week is my turn, and this is actually one of the new generation artists that I actually always root for. And I don't think I've ever seen this artist out of shape. This artist always seems to give off positive vibes. This artist has, besides Nipsey Hussle, this is probably the only artist that has been compared to in regards to saying, oh yeah, that person's moving like the next Snoop Dogg. And one of my favorite artists. I'm not saying he's in my top 5 MCs or whatever, but one of my favorite rappers out there. So, without further ado, I'm gonna play you a song from his debut album. It's one of my favorite albums. It's one of my favorite songs he's created, and it's always in my little, like, you know, the Sensitive Thugs playlist where the man them are talking to the gal them, but they're not doing it in the lovey-dovey type of way. This is that type of song. So, let's get into this. All right, so that was none other than Wiz Khalifa.
Wizzy!
Now, Wiz Khalifa is strange because, or weird I should say so, because from his Cushion Orange Juice days, which was really the mixtape. He had prior ones, but this was really the mixtape that put him in the eyes of everyone else. Like, Wiz is going to have a type of career where very few rappers have had the career, but I still feel like he's underrated. Sure. Like, you know, he did the first time I really paid attention to him, he did a song called Say Yeah, which was like a it was that on that electro song.
Oh, yeah.
He was on
That's it.
that.
Yeah, I remember
and I was
that.
like, bro, what are you doing? For some reason, it caught my attention. Obviously, he then had his debut album, which this song's from, and the debut album is called Rolling Papers, and that debut album had Black and Yellow on there, which is an anthem.
This was the record I thought you would play.
Right, and I knew that, but I went for one that I personally like. Now, Wiz is known for making anthems now. He's become like an anthem rapper. He's got Black and Yellow, he's got Weed and Boys, but the biggest one he's got is, without a doubt, and this is going to far outlive him, is See You Again, which was on the Fast and Furious 7 soundtrack.
Yeah, that big tune.
That song,
big record,
has outgrown the song. It has outgrown what the purpose. Like, yeah, that song gets played every year somewhere. Wiz has got about like 6 albums. He recently released a Multiverse album, and yeah, and he's got a mixtape out right now. I just like Wiz's persona. He seems like a guy that just enjoys life. Nothing bothers him. Just smokes his weed. He's a high weed connoisseur. Lives his life. And yeah, man, so I just wanted to shine some light on man like Wiz Khalifa. Do you know what I mean?
You said that he lives his life. He's a weed connoisseur, but he's very, very into his fitness.
And he's a smart guy. Yes. He's taken up like Muay Thai, MMA, wrestling. He's got a mixture. He's
heavily into it.
Yeah, he laughs a lot in
Changed
good
it up.
times, but he can fuck you up if you like. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to Wiz, man. Again, what did he say? He's living this lifestyle because he doesn't drink anymore. He doesn't drink, but he smokes weed. But it's like the balance out the amount of weeds he smokes because he consumes a lot of weed. Is he's into his fitness. So like, do you see what I'm saying? I think it's just about balance,
A lot of
man.
rappers have.
Yeah.
Method Man.
Yeah.
Yes, I follow his account
Buster.
to count
Buster.
athletics. Buster's gone a little bit
Press guys.
Yes.
back to how he was a little bit.
Yeah.
He's not. There was a time he took a picture and he just had a mad 6-pack of
Yeah,
like
he's reverted a little bit.
a
but
little bit.
you'll
He's
figure
eating
it
good.
out. I think
Rice
you'll
and
figure it
peas,
Yeah.
jerk chicken. Like, yeah, but it's Busta Rhymes. Shout out to Busta Rhymes, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, although there is a question going around about Drake's physique, like, was it earned or was it paid for? But we'll talk about it another time. But let's move. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa.
The Fast Food Podcast.
This week, Why Don't You Just Shut Up?
Oh.
Goes out to PGMOL, Chief Refereeing Officer, Howard Webb.
Oh. Okay.
Recently, he's come out as gay. I'm only joking. Recently, he's come out acknowledging the significant mistakes and errors that VAR have been doing in football. Week in, week out, poor decisions, penalties, poor decisions, fouls, poor decisions in offsides have been made. The list goes on. There's no accountability for the mistakes that these guys are making. I mean, if me and you or all of us go to a job and we keep making mistakes at that job, guess what happens?
They're fired.
Right. You got Dermot on Sky.
O'Leary. Oh, okay.
You do what I do. You got Dermot on Sky, who just backpedals and supports everything that the referees do, which is not a surprise. You can't go on TV and
disrespect the man.
Disrespect the people that you're around. You got to go back to Stockley Park and answer questions. But everybody's got their own, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But recently he was. This is Howard Webb on TalkSport, and he was talking to Simon Jordan.
Oh Jesus!
And
White,
Jim White,
Jimmy.
And what I do respect about that conversation that they had is that they pushed as much as they could to get the right answers. If you remember the Brighton's decision, the Arsenal decision, the Brighton Arsenal. In fact, Brighton twice have had bad decisions in both their Premier League games, where clearly you could see what was wrong. They didn't acknowledge it, and they awarded. They didn't award them a
yeah.
That's right. They didn't award a penalty. And the thing about it is with this is I remember when VAR first started, and Cardiff was in the league. Cardiff, I believe, lost out on surviving that year by about 6 points. You're going to have to reference that
Right.
That might not be totally factual, but there was a certain amount of points that they could acquire to stay in the Premier League. And they had two decisions that VAR made in their run-in to finishing the season, which basically counted them out. And so what happens with these clubs is what happens with this refereeing is these clubs suffer from it because this is money, this is endorsements, this is obviously staying in the Premier League brings more players, etc., etc. So I get human error. There's nothing wrong with that. So we either go back to where humans made the errors and we kept it moving, we were up in harms, but there was no VAR, or if there's VAR and there's people in Stockley Park who are supposed to do their jobs properly. Because right now, all I see is Stevie Wonder and his people up there just going mad. Like,
Ads, do you follow football?
Yeah.
Who do you support?
Chelsea.
What's the next question?
I had to say that quietly today.
Sorry, let's
So this week's Why Don't You Just Shut Up goes to Howard Webb and his cronies up at Stockley Park. Get it right. Sort yourself out.
Please.
Or just shut your mouth, man.
Yeah.
Just like you got two options. Anyway, let's move. AFTV, Robbie, recently got all his friends together on one of his shows on the DR Sports to rally around the fact that they all need to try and get City out of the way next season and going forward. How do we feel about that?
Well, my response to that.
We are the Gunners. We are the Gunners. Now and forever. We are the Gunners. Everywhere we are the Gunners.
If you think I'm following that tribe, you got something else. So count Manchester United out of your little plan, please.
Do you know what? The audacity of it, asking Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham, Man United, Newcastle, just fan base to all come together because all of a sudden now this is a farmers league. We need to stop Man City. No.
What, we Power Rangers coming together as no.
We ain't got to do nothing. We play our matches and win. You play yours and win.
Yeah.
And you lot, what amazes me and what I find it very funny is that because now they went through this situation, they're like, I'm going to get paused for this, butt hurt. So it's like the experience of losing out on the league. Now they want all us to come in and help them win the league the next time, or help them stop Arsenal from Man City from winning it.
Okay, but my question is, if we all help Arsenal win the league, what are we getting out of it?
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
What are we sharing the trophy on the day?
Yeah.
Like, what? No. Like, at the end of the day, Liverpool have won the league. They attempted to win the league again. They missed out because City was just edged it. It happens. My team wants Arsenal fans. You lot keep going, United, you lot blew the title one time. We lost the title on one specific day when we played before City. We did our job. We did our job. It was very clear what we needed to do. We did our job. And then City won because they scored the goal that would, goal difference-wise, take them to the title. That's how it happened to us.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know where you do this at, but I'm not warming up a girl for 247 days in a house for a next man to just walk in and take full advantage of the situation. I'm not doing that. I'm not talking to a girl for 247 days and some next Morgan comes in and just swoops her off her feet and I'm now in the friend zone.
You know when you just
I'm
rub,
not doing that.
you know when you see a man rubbing the clitoris and he's rubbing it, and then as you get the nani wet, you see a man just push you out the way.
I don't know how that feels. So Arsenal fans, you lot need to stop stop and just face the music. Because when my team lost on goal difference to Man City, I had to stop and face the difference. It's just that I could sleep easier because I knew my team did their job.
It's embarrassing.
But we lost out on
They
goal
should have
difference.
won it.
Right. Chelsea.
It's embarrassing.
My team and Chelsea, we were in the Champions League final together and we won it on penalties and Chelsea didn't. They have to accept that, but they keep moving because like it's a penalty shootout, swings and bounds. It depends who the luck of the draw falls to. Arsenal are doing, you know why they're doing all this stuff?
Right.
Because prior, they thought they won the league. They think the league is done in December.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's not like that. You lot have seen this many a times, but the problem with Arsenal is, the football club is, they have a small section of fans that talk the loudest. And it was because of that small section of fans, the rival teams couldn't wait. They couldn't wait for the reality to hit them. We weren't betting against you lot. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Right, so you can remember us all being on Clubhouse.
Yep, I remember.
Talking to Joe Black. Shout out to Joe Black.
But unfortunately,
my G.
you got to get thrown under the bus.
Me saying to Joe Black, you can't drop points in the league. And him turn around and say to me, bruv, what are you talking about? Of course we can drop points. Rare. I said, in the run-in to this, with Man City, drawing a game is a loss.
Yeah.
This is not when Man United were running teams and you could win the league on 60-odd plus points or whatever it was. This is Man City who don't drop points hardly, especially their last 10 games, even when they be chasing us, or whenever when they won the league by 100 points, when they got 100 points, they don't play games. So I feel like a lot of the Arsenal fans didn't understand what it was like to be in a title race until this season, where I thought they were amazing. I thought they, like, even over past Christmas, they lost Jesus. Yeah. They had a few injuries, but they kept on winning games. And I thought that was quite commendable. I was like, raw, okay, cool. These lot have got some
kahunas.
Some nous.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the pressure always adds when you start getting down to the finishing line. And the finishing line is the Premier League. And to win the Premier League ain't easy. And
it's not a race, it's a marathon.
An Arsenal fan
And the thing is, as well, the irony is, a lot of fans who support teams that have won the Premier League were saying to them, it's not about right now, it's about later. If you can consistently say how you are now, later, then you're going to put yourself in a very good steam to win it, right? But you can't guarantee over 38 games that you're going to consistently stay like this. There's injuries that can take place, there's suspensions, and you can go for a bad run of form.
And guess what? They had Champions League or anything either, did they?
Here's my next point I was going to. The teams around you...
One game a week.
The teams around you, Manchester United, Newcastle, and Manchester City, they were still in cup competitions when you lot were out of all your cup competitions. United and Newcastle, who were in the top four, they met in a Carabao Cup final. So they were in a competition to reach a final to win the first trophy of the season. Yeah. You wasn't in that competition, so that's one less game a week you have to play. You got knocked out of there wasn't the Europa League. You got knocked out of that. You've got 2 less games in a season to worry about. The Emirates, Arsenal, FA Cup, you got knocked out of that as well. That's 3 games less you have to play a week or across the season or 3 competitions, than everyone else. You lot was playing 1 game a week while everyone else was in 3 competitions.
I think it bodes well, though, if you might agree with me or not. I think it bodes well to play a midweek game for momentum. If you can imagine Arsenal as a team waiting every week to play their game of football. Yeah. If they had a game between, then more rotation could have done. They could have got fresh legs. Yeah. They could have rested some players. But there's momentum where as you're waiting to play your weekend matches, now it's psychological. And I only think it's psychological. It's psychologically they lost it. Why they didn't win the league. It's in their heads. It was all in their heads because they're a young team. And this is the thing, all season, we got the youngest team. All right, so then you lot got the fresher legs, innit? You lot should be able to play. If you got one game a week.
In the crucial time of the season.
You've got the legs to do it because all your players are young. So, like,
Shout out to Robbie because they said they had bigger fish to fry. That's why they got dumped
we
out.
got bigger fish to fry.
Well, now you ain't got. Now you're looking at an empty plate.
Ivan Toney, banned.
Too much.
Tell me about it.
Too much. 8 months, something like that. He's not
I
going to
think
play.
it's
He's not
too-
going to be
they've
available
done
until
it too late.
January.
I think the court case was in November, wasn't it? Or the case or whatever case.
Yeah, what originally it was, yeah.
January. He's not
January.
back until January. That's too much. That's too much.
Is that a long time?
What? Your star player's not available till January, bro. We're in May.
Is it including the summer months and all of that then? Or they cut that
Yeah,
out?
because it's 8 months. He's back in January.
Shit.
He can't even get involved in preseason games. Your star player is out for 8 months, not through injury. We've dealt with injuries. We've all dealt with injuries, but he's available, but he can't play because he's on a ban. 8 months
For the ban was for
betting. But I don't understand why this is like the Ja Morant thing again. Like, bruv, just open up an account, have a burner account that if I'm a football player and Morgs is my brother. Yo, bro, I'm gonna open up this account, I'm gonna put some P in there. But what I'll do is I'll send you the P, you put the P in that account, and then I'll let you know that.
But that don't work either. That's what happened to Sturridge.
Is that what Sturridge did?
Yeah.
What happened?
He did exactly the same thing.
Oh man, sorry, I thought I was getting mad a little sidestep.
There's no, you can't do that.
There's no even happened to Trippier when he was at Atletico.
Oh yeah, that
So
was
it's like, this is not something that this happens a lot.
Yeah, of course.
It's just
It's
about
ironic, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like Brentford are sponsored by betting.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of them.
They happen.
Where the shit-
Like, to be honest, I think more people than we think do it. It's just a matter of time to get caught.
Yeah.
What's the symbol on the Brentford badge?
Marathon bets, I think.
Something like that. But that's all coming to. That's all. They're all putting an end to that.
What's
innit?
the mascot for that? What have they got? What is it like?
Ain't it a B?
I should-
It's a B,
no,
innit?
no, that's Watford. What's that
No,
one?
it's B. It's a B. I think
It's a B
It's
as
a
well?
B, innit?
I should now go quite a lot.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't pay attention.
But yeah, all them betting companies
they're going.
They're going, which is great. I love that. But yeah, it's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. Shout out to Ivan Toney. When you get back, do your thing.
Just come to United.
Quick question before we move. Do you think now his career's cool?
He'll be alright. Nah, Brentford ain't gonna let go. Yeah, he'll be alright. He'll be alright.
Beat Tottenham 3-1.
Yeah.
Without him.
Yeah,
true.
They'll be alright.
But as in, like, Brentford won because he can't sign for anyone else.
Yeah.
So they're laughing.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, because if he was allowed to play, if he wasn't banned, I think summertime there'd be people
might be
knocking on
out.
the door. Yeah, we probably would have gone for him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and I would love to have Ivan Toney at Manchester United. I just feel like he just, I like Ivan Toney, man. But keep your head up, man.
Let's wrap up on this. Michael Jordan. Watch it. Prime.
Not yet.
Drizzy, I'm not even going to ask Drizzy. Joe, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Without giving away too much to ads, what did you think of the movie?
It was decent.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll probably let
Out of 10, would you give?
7.5, maybe
Yeah,
8.
that's good. Yeah. I feel that way.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a good insight. If you don't know the story, it's a good insight into less about Michael Jordan himself, but more about the mechanics behind them getting him to deal with Nike, and the ramifications of that. Shout out to the actors in it. I want to give mad props to the actors and the actresses in that movie. Yeah. They did a really good job, and it was like, to be fair, you can't go wrong with flipping Born Identity and
Matt Damon, Ben Affleck,
Yeah, and Ben Affleck.
Viola Davis,
Yeah.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah, Chris Tucker did a really
It's
good
nice
job.
to see Chris, man. It just made me want to see Chris Tucker on the big screen even more.
Yeah,
Like,
Chris.
he's not out there enough, but yeah.
It was
Enjoy it?
funny.
I like for me, it proved that the 80s is the best era
Yeah,
ever.
and Michael Jordan's better than LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to push that narrative, but it is what it is.
I'll tell you why, because I'll die on that hill. I'm not lippy.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, his career itself is polarizing because he opened so many doors for new athletes to have a trainer named after them and earn money from the residuals. So again, without giving away too much in the movie, you saw how they navigated.
A historic deal was made.
They
with that.
navigated that deal because it was unheard of for someone to have their own trainer.
I know this,
named-
like the
yeah,
history. Like,
yeah,
you could have just
named-
taken the
Yeah,
one.
but I mean, but in the same way,
he took.
it set a precedent that no company was ever going to let that happen again.
Take that.
Yeah, that's true.
Say that again.
It set a
That's
precedent
true.
that no company was ever going to let that happen again.
That's true. But LeBron's got a
So
lifetime.
what? So as no one. So you're saying no one's
As
done
in that, what Jordan's done, no one will ever be able to do that again.
right.
But
remember,
LeBron's-
it's not. It's like, let's not get into the business side of it too much, but there's different. So remember, he's a revenue share, not percentage of sales, not percentage of profits, revenue share. That is like
Heard of.
that's like unheard of. Like
Yes.
like no one
Yes.
like,
Revenue, it's not profit.
yeah,
Yeah.
no one.
Yeah, right. So I didn't understand it like that until you just said it.
Yeah.
So his deal is different in that way. So you do have NBA players with their own creps, right?
Yeah, but then they won't own the likeness.
Right.
They will get profit share. They won't get a like. It's even like what happened with Kanye, like where he messed up.
Yeah.
Because that's why. Because if he had what Jordan had, then they wouldn't be able to take Yeezy away from him.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like what Jordan has, I don't think any company will ever allow it to happen ever again.
So in the movie as well, they talked about Adidas and who owned Adidas, and the Nazis owned Adidas. Yeah. The founder of Adidas was Nazi. So it's interesting. I just thought that was interesting
because obviously
no, that's cool. It's just
it's funny because they're buddies. They're trying to buddy with him again because they're now saying they're going to sell Yeezys again. Because we just felt like with a creative outlook, bullshit that we should start selling these Yeezys that we have there because we just feel like on a creative space, aka we need to keep the lights on. We should start selling these Yeezys.
But all right. This what I get from the whole thing, without digressing too much away from the movie. What I get from the whole thing is with these people who are celebrities, artists, actors, sportsmen, are in cahoots with labels and clothing lines and sports companies. It's all about money. Just say it's all about money and it's cool. Don't say it's this, it's that, it's racism, it's they stole this. Just say money and then we'll just
But
saying.
it makes good for PR read.
But but it's bullshit.
Right, it is bullshit, which it goes back to what I said before about when you're putting out a tweet, stand by it, because you don't have to put that tweet out.
Yeah.
All you have to say is look,
I made peace.
We need to make a decision in regards to what we're going to do with this brand moving forward, because while we don't condone what he is saying in regards to his stance on Jewish people, we also feel like we have a responsibility to our community who pay for our products to keep providing them with the type of products that they are willing to spend their money on. But they don't say that. That's more respectful. That makes me understand, like, you know what? You don't want to deal with the problem, but not at the expense of stopping the making of this product. You see what I'm saying? But when they come out so cocksure of themselves, like, oh yeah, well, we're gonna sever all ties with Yeezy. But your company is founded
you
on
said cocksure, and I just don't. It's not. I can't.
That's fine, bro. Go ahead.
You said cocksure, bro, but it's no. Because you was because it was cold. What you were saying.
That's why I said what I said, because it applies to the coldness.
I know
the degrees of drop.
Being sure of cock is
well, that's your mind, bro.
It's horrible, man.
Because that's your mind. That's your mind. Ads again. Apologies. That's your mind, because I wasn't thinking. Considering the context I used it, the fact that you went again. Again, you must be best friends with the Ninja Turtles, bro. That's how under the gutter you are, bro. But anyway, you ain't gonna make me lose my point, though, you bastard. Like, they came out like, oh yeah, we're all about our Jewish community and da-da-da. But it's like your foundation, how Adidas came about.
Yeah, it's mad.
Your timeline is so crazy, but now you want to come all like mightier than thou.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nah, all you had to do was just say, we know what, we're gonna suspend this guy and we're gonna halt production on these shoes for a 3-year period or something. And then after that 3-year period, because it only takes 5 minutes for shit to die down, that 3-year period comes around, you're like, right, we're now reselling and gonna continue making Yeezy sneakers.
100%.
It's not even been, how long has it been since the Yeezy thing done with Adidas, and now they're like, oh, we're gonna start selling Yeezys again. But anyway, that's their business,
It's
not mine.
all about
but yeah,
money.
I recommend go watch Air.
Go watch it.
In my humble opinion, easily one of the best speeches in a movie in the last 10, 15 years takes place in Air. It's a boardroom scene. And Matt Damon gives the type of speech where there's many languages in the world and he's decided to speak facts. Because he said to Jordan, they're gonna get you to a point where you're so high at the top.
Yeah.
And they're gonna work equally as hard to bring you back down.
100%.
That speech hits the same
it's
all
deep.
the time.
So you should check it out, people. If you
Some
haven't
Prime
already,
videos for free as well.
That's something for ads to watch tonight. You got to me. Sunday night, catch a vibe. Yeah, man. Fast Food Podcast. Don't forget, we are live on the 27th of May down at Canary Wharf. That's 9 Park Drive. E14 9GG. Live show. It's going to be wicked. Loads of people coming through. Artists are coming through to perform. We've got games. We've got lots. Like what we got in store is going to be. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Come down, have a drink, celebrate our birthdays as well.
Yep.
Tickets are on eventbrite.co.uk. Hurry. I know a lot of people waiting for their payday, so it's cool. The links are going to be in our description on our YouTube channel or on our IG, or if you follow us on Twitter, the ticket and the link is in there too on our timeline. Anything else before we sign out?
If you want to pay on the door, let us know so we can pattern that up. Hit us up in the DMs or whatever if you're planning to pay on the door. Shout out to those that are already coming. We know it's a bank holiday weekend and you got options galore.
Yeah.
But we appreciate you coming out.
We appreciate it.
The time this episode drops, there's literally going to be days left to get your ticket before the event takes place. So shout out to you lot. Right. So as we do each and every show, we end the show with the fast food takeaway where I try to drop some gems, some knowledge, some advice, some wisdom. Yeah. So this week is no different. And I just want to drop this nugget on you guys. There's many people in your life you're going to come across, some good, some bad. But when there's good ones, you got to give them their flowers. You got to remind them of what it is about them that, makes you appreciate them, makes you respect them, makes you just support them, man. Even when they have nothing to promote or whatever, you got to support them. So I say all that to say this. So I want to say a happy birthday to my guy, Morgan.
Hey!
A very stand-up individual. He makes being a husband look mad cool. He makes being a father look extra cool. For the amount of years, I don't know, we're in double figures now, but the amount of years I've known this guy, never folded, never switched up, never changed on me. We've always spoke, even outside of pod times or pod-related stuff, we be speaking about stuff. We got a lot of things in common that we converse on. Sometimes we just call each other just to laugh at other people's fuckery, because that's how we do. So I say all that to say this. So, it's only right. It's only right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I know you got a wife, so having cake is a regular thing for you. But you know what I mean? I thought get your little, you know what I mean, red velvet cake. I know you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so wait a minute. Ads, can I have this? Can I have some of this?
Of course, it's your birthday, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Like, Ad said I can have some of this.
Yeah,
People,
get
don't
me.
do that. I don't want you to be in the comments saying, oh.
Yeah, you're talking about that also.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's man's birthday.
Innit?
He can have what he wants, you know what I mean, for at least a week. But
Yeah, back on
balance.
it. Monday, back on it.
Balance, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, man, so shout out to my guy
Thank you.
on his birthday.
Thank you.
And yeah, man, I got to big up some of the people, but we're going to save that for another time. I just wanted to make sure that I give you your flowers, my G.
Thank you, sir.
And I hope you enjoy the cake. And yeah, man.
People, we want to thank Ads for being here today.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you being here today,
Thank
Ads.
you for having me, man.
Giving us some kind words of inspiration. One more time, Ads, let them know where they can find you.
Instagram ads_alphacamp and then alphacampuk.com.
Link will
My
be in
man.
our bio. Link will be in our description on our YouTube channel. This is a Fast Food Podcast. That's been Juzzy Sakafet Freckles. This is Morgan Heights, Jojo Montana.
Hey.
We see you in a fortnight, people. Peace.
1, 2. Yo.
Now we come to the payoff.